All right, what's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building, man. We working today, man. Feel like I've been behind all day, but actuality, I'm caught up. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. NBA Award shows coming up sometime. I'll catch you back up with it, man. Um, I got to get my microphone a new cord, so I didn't get to catch up with that today, but it'll be back to microphone-ish type of sound. And once again, shout out to the big three, man. I'll be doing a recap video sometime tonight. Shout out to them for having your boy. Y'all saw the footage. I got some footage I upload. I'll upload that. It's like Instagram and Facebook, man. If you got me on there. Um, but don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Y'all know lotion soaps, foot soaps, the whole nine, bath bombs. They got you. So check them out. Website, promo code, and description. Get the 18% off, man. And don't forget, man, the big three coming to your city, man. Go support it, man. Black entrepreneurship, man. Support it. It's a really nice run organization. And that nigga Catino Mobley amazed me, bro. But we here, man. And let's talk boxing today, man. I feel a little bit tired. I ain't feel tired like this in a minute. I just got done running miles around, so he upstairs sleep, so he ain't fuck with me. Darnell say, "What up? UFC in the house?" He say, "Pacquiao back on his sunny delight." Bernardo Tool, what's going on? Yeah, man, I've been preaching that shit. Me and Tom been preaching that Pacquiao Thurman shit. That shit that dropped today. Everybody want to act like they wasn't aware of it. It's dudes that out there that gave the interview. You know what I'm saying? That got the clip of Thurman say, ain't no drug testing. Pacquiao could take whatever he want to take. I'm gonna get him out of there. So I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Everybody want to act appalled. Oh my God, there's no drug testing. There wasn't no drug testing until a month out for Pacquiao Broner fight. There wasn't no testing for Pacquiao and Matisse. So I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I never hate a fighter that much where I want to see him go in at a disadvantage. Maybe weight, pets, whatever situation may be, man. I never want to see a guy at disadvantage. And that just shows you, since they want to talk about that, and we talk about Spence thing and we talk about Kovalev, Canelo talk, that shows you that a lot of these niggas got some estrogen in their chest and they scrotum. For real. Mr. Charles, what's going on? Young Thrive, what's going on? A lot of these niggas conduct themselves like chicks on here, man. And for me, I ain't gonna never, for one, I ain't gonna never cap for Pacquiao against no brother. Period. If I feel Pacquiao gonna win, I'm gonna say that. But I'm not gonna be like, oh man, go Pacquiao, go. I don't care if he on his sunny delight. That's what we said today. Like Darnell said, I don't care if he on his pellets again. Hell no. At the end of the day, keep Thurman a brother. Okay, you can say Keith Thurman, Doug, Errol Spence, and a lot of them niggas, man. I can't stand some of these Errol Spence fans, dog. Some of these niggas just gay, man. To the G, to the A, to the Y. They just happy, 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 happy. Man, I can't stand some of these niggas, man. This nigga be saying the most questionable shit, and motherfucker, it was a nigga. I don't even know who this nigga was, man. But I was, and I'm gonna get to the topics of discussion. I was Sweet Science Sports TV salute. He dropping work. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. Cool Man said, man, C Dub, Roger Brunnix. What if Thurman's on juice too? I doubt it. If that nigga was on juice, he wouldn't have half the injuries he got. I don't see no. I seen Thurman, so I can't really tell because I seen him work out, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I can't see Keith Thurman as much as he be injured. Now he is a prime candidate probably for people to think to juice up. Because a lot of people juice up for injuries and recovery, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Thurman's reputation too good to juice up, in my opinion. I could be wrong. It wouldn't shock me if anybody got caught, but Thurman ain't juiced up. Hell no. I mean, I've been watching him work out, and I don't think so, bro. I don't think that's in Thurman character, bro. Now, I could be wrong. Shit, we didn't think it was in Tyson Fury character, and he looked like a sack of melted ice cream. You know, but I don't think it's in that nigga character, man. But I could be, like I said, man, I don't know. But he been subject to random drug testing since he been gone. He been doing that by the 365. But good big Gucci Home Sports TV, appreciate it. You know, Trick, what's going on? Zulu Immortal, what's going on? Um, I was blocked one day on someone's channel for saying Errol semi duck Crawford. Man, like I said, I'm not about to duck no nigga because he go against the grain or whatever. If you here trolling or you catch me on a bad day, perhaps so. But I ain't about to just go at these niggas just be on some gay shit, man. But yeah, man, about that pack. Like, man, I don't even want to spend time talking about it. I done talked about it so fucking much, man. But everybody want to get on the late Friday shit. At the end, the boxing voice say, do you care? I gotta watch that video, see how many niggas hypocrites we got in there. You know, everybody wanted to be a promoter. They wanted to get on the Charlos, they wanted to get on Jamel Jamal, they wanted to get on Earl. You know, who else they was talking about? They was talking about Floyd being on something for so long, and Deontay Wilder was on something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. You know, y'all. I mean, they wanted Pacquiao. You know, no drug testing for a full fight for the last 3 fights. I ain't trying to hear that shit. And did he have testing for the Jeff Horn fight? That's another question. This nigga probably ain't been tested for 12 weeks or 8 or 10 weeks. Shit, since he probably fought Mayweather. Real talk. Apparently, it wasn't no drug testing for Marquez. The last fight he had with Marquez and Pacquiao, I don't think. Now everybody, all the print media want to get, oh, Pacquiao's not testing, and yeah, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Niggas tired of that shit, man. I'm tired. I'm just tired of as black people in general. But we just keep it boxing. Black boxers got to climb. We got to climb mountains just to get respect because we historically dominated the sport. Niggas, we got to climb mountains for that shit, bro. We legitimately got to climb mountains just to get enough respect, you know. And Earl is in the position where he ain't got to climb mountains. He one of the few boxers that got a Pacquiao type of fan base. Real talk. He one of the few fighters that got a Canelo type of fan base. I can't think of no active fighter that got that type of fan base. Tank could if he fought somebody. Tank got a whole bunch of fans that's behind him, but like nigga can't co-sign him. Who else? Who else you got out there, man? But for me, it really don't care. I really don't care about color. You know, first like my preference, and I'll get into the video. My preference when I'm in my personal time, my preference are to the majority of black fighters first. But shit, niggas like Anu UI, I've been rocking with him for a minute. You know, I like Chocolito. I had nothing bad to say about him. Homeboy, Sor Rivestein, I had nothing bad about say about him. Nonito Donaire is probably one of my top 5 favorite fighters from this era. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I got a bunch of fighters. Caleb Plant, I like him. Benavidez, I like him. So I got a bunch of fighters that don't have to be black. I was one of the very few Tyson Fury fans that was around before that Klitschko around the Klitschko fight till I found out he popped dirty. That was what's going on, Cody. Well, I was one of the few. It wasn't no Tyson Fury fans around here, okay? It wasn't no yeah, Loma. I like Loma. Sometimes he overhyped, but like I said, every fighter overhyped. I picked Loma over Gary Russell. Niggas saying, "Oh, you." It was just like, man, like mad. I picked him, but I just seen something in him in that Salido fight. But they be taking over. They like niggas make you not like guys, fans, man. He said you got me blocked on a couple channels for supporting yo. I got you blocked. I got you blocked. Oh, he said they got you blocked. Oh shit, it is what it is. I ain't blocking you for supporting them. I ain't blocking you for supporting them. Like I don't even want to talk about that shit today, man. I don't want to talk about that shit today, man. Real talk. I was talking to one of my subs, and I'm going on, and I'll get into the sub. We was talking about Tevin Farmer, bro. Oh my god, bro. If I can share that conversation, man, I'm gonna ask him. If I can share that conversation, it was the funniest shit. It was a short ass conversation. I was I was doing something, and we going back and forth for shit, man. Shit was the funniest shit I ever heard, man. I swear to God, I wish we was on the horn, or I wish we was on the channel talking that shit. That shit was funny, man. This nigga Taylor Farmer will make you cough up your fucking lung on Twitter, man. For real. He said you got some folks hot, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I really don't, bro. If you don't like my opinion, you don't like my opinion. My line is always open. I done had people cut to niggas that I'll never watch your video again, man. If I can expose a lot of shit, but that ain't my character. So it ain't even no point of bringing that shit up. A lot of these niggas y'all listen to is fake, bro. A lot of these niggas is fake. A lot of them, dog. And they know they fake. And they homeboys know they fake too. Real talk. A lot of these niggas is fake, bro. You know, first they talk that shit, you know what I'm saying? They drop subliminal disses and they tell niggas, oh, don't fuck with CJ and whoop, blase, blase. But only real talk, only a weak minded nigga gonna listen to another nigga, man. Only niggas I'm taking advice to is from niggas I like, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like my pops, I know. My cousin, he been there, done that. I know. Now, it's my opinion to take the advice and not to take advice, but ain't no another nigga gonna be like, hey man, you should stop fucking with Callie or you should stop fucking with Fred. Man, fuck, you know what I mean? Niggas say, man, you know, and what's so funny about this shit? I hate venturing off into this shit, but fuck it, I got time today. I got time today. But what's so fucking funny about the shit is that I remember when niggas turned on Fred, okay? Yeah, I'm pulling up to the Spence Porter fight, God willing. Yeah, let me know. We all can sit together. I'm gonna hit up Corey Lee and Angel, see if they wanted to sit together. Sierra, I see you. But then he sat there and was like, what the fuck I was talking about? My mind mixed up. I was training this dog. But niggas was like, oh man, fuck Fred. And you know, Fred pushing that Porter propaganda. You know, I had to unsubscribe, fuck Fred and shit like that. And I was a nigga like, you know what? Like what y'all expect from Fred though? Like Fred ain't never claimed to be boss. I had the nigga back through Andre Ward and a ton of shit, man. So like I said, it don't matter if you LDBC, CBC, YTBC, ABC. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, man. So like I said, man, I got a lot of respect for Fred, man. And I ain't never met the nigga day in the life. We talk, but I got a lot of I respect his channel, him, Dante, Ego. I respect them three niggas channels a lot. Tom, of course. I respect them the most, man. Cali, I respect them niggas the most, man. They really good dudes, man. Um, I mean, shit, you know where Dante stand. Is that a fucking surprise? You know what I'm saying? He pro black, so it is what it is. I'm not knocking it, but Fred a good nigga, man. Real talk. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Hopefully I never do. I don't plan on it, but good nigga. Corey, good nigga, man. Angel, real good nigga, man. I can go on and on amongst the good people on here, man. Dr. Blick, real good dude, man. So I can go on and on about dudes that's really, really good, man, that I talk to and we conversate with, man. I can go on and on, man. You know, niggas always want to focus on the bad. He's any news on the Harrison and Charlo rematch. Christian, nah. They got to fight next. I heard, like I said in my video, I heard the nigga didn't want to fight. He was trying to finesse his way. Nah, like I said before, I never said it was factual, never said it was actual. It was rumor. So I ain't saying the nigga ducking Charlo, the nigga get mad at me, like I said before. I never said Tony Harrison. That's what I heard. Okay, that's what I heard from some media members, man. But it is what it is. What about Boxing Wave? I can't fuck with him. I used to like his channel, man. He just, I don't know, man. He just, like I said, I mean, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him, man. I'm just gonna keep it at that, you know. Just keep it at that, man. You know, Hatman used to be tight for that Joshua shit started, man. I like this shit, man. I don't mind a nigga being biased. You can't mind it. I don't know why niggas get annoyed by it. I don't. Here come this nigga. Here come this nigga. Tiki, I ain't got no problem with Tiki. He cool. He cool. I ain't got no problem with no niggas, man. I try not to, man. Yeah, Tiki, no basketball. Listen, here come this nigga. Here come this nigga. What is you doing? What is you doing? Ain't your mama upstairs? Go to your mama. Go to your mama. Go on, man. Go on. You smell like a dog today. Get, get. This nigga, man. What's up? Get him, Mike. Don't you scratch my couch. Sick. This nigga scratching. This nigga over here, man. Thunderdome boxing. Made good content. Yeah, that sounds familiar. What about the nigga that was in the hallway? Y'all remember him before I started? Remember the nigga used to be boxing in the hallway? That nigga was funny, bro. I love that nigga content. Who remember that nigga? You like, yeah, I ain't got no problem with Fanon. Other than him said that shit about Errol Spence being faster than Crawford. I ain't never had no problem with Fanon, a good brother. Thunderdome was the first Sean Porter. He been the first. That nigga was the only Sean Porter fanboy, nigga. The only. Stan Land. I don't know what that is. That nigga, man. That nigga was the only Sean Porter. I went to oh, that was his name, Bloodstained. I mean, whatever his name. Man, that nigga boxing the hallway, bro. That shit was funny, bro. Uh, yeah, man. Casual boxer gotta be on some shit, man. I don't know, man. That nigga funny. He funny. Reggie, what's going on though, man? Man, it's time to bless Reggie on him, bro. What we waiting on, Reggie, man? What we waiting on, man? It's time to bless a nigga on him, man. But yeah, man, let's talk about Kovalev and Canelo, man. Um, is it true Travis got he died? Damn, that nigga died for real? I don't think that nigga died, bro. Hold on, man. I ain't hear that, man. I got that nigga on Facebook, man. Hold on. I mean, shit. He ain't posted since May 20th. He known to go in and go out though. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't think that nigga died, but shit, he got over a month and not posting. So hopefully that nigga ain't died. Man, you asking stupid questions, man. What's this nigga? What's your young Frank's mind? Man, that nigga got a problem with me over that other nigga, man. I ain't had nothing but respect for that nigga, man. That nigga got a problem with me over his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting that nigga for over since he damn near 10 years, man. I was, so shit, he picked his side. It's cool. I'll support that nigga for that other his homeboy came along. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he picked a side. I ain't mad at him. At least the nigga ain't played both sides. I have a problem with the nigga. He was cool, man. He was cool. But hey, it is what it is. You can't niggas, when idols become rivals. you know, yeah, salute. Blood, yeah, blood straight. I ain't listen to that nigga in a minute, but yeah. I listen to any old Cali shit. I like blood, man. He cool. He cool the motherfucker, man. Who else we got on here? Yeah, let's start off, man. Kovalev and Canelo, World Boxing News saying that. Hold on, real quick. World Boxing News saying that. Yeah, I got this bitch from Mr. Allen's, man. They got a Mike Tyson one. That bitch harder, but my girl say I got too many black shirts, so I tried to go with some white. But yeah, they got an article on World Boxing News. Basically, man, I ain't even got to read it, man. Basically, Kathy Duva said they haven't received a contract from Golden Boy, but they pretty much saying that Canelo, he said exclusive Canelo versus Kovalev four-weight title shot moves a step closer. It says Canelo chances of challenging the four-weight world championship have moved a step closer with the warm reception from Kovalev. World Boxing News has learned Canelo will be aiming to move up to light heavyweight for a title chance in the bid to add further to his legacy. Currently holding belts at 60, 68, Canelo won the first of his crown at super welterweight as a fresh face 20 years back, yeah, versus Matthew Haddon at the catchweight. Unifying at 54, Canelo then took on Miguel Cotto's WC strap before taking on Gennady Golovkin. Whoopty whoop. Months later, Golden Boy Superstar Golden Boy Superstar won his third weight accolade. That wasn't a weight championship, but the record WBA don't count. So basically, but especially and according to EJ Boxing Live, man, uh, Jerry, what's going on? He said, "Can you teach me to shoulder roll? I'm struggling in the amateurs, 15 and 26. I stay in Detroit. I can't teach you the shoulder roll, but I can point you in the right direction. I can point you in the right direction, but I don't even know if they can teach you. But I can point you in the right direction, man. Mastermind Boxing, man. He got some good content, man. Maybe I'll hook you up with him. Or Mastermind, I forget him, man. He a real good brother, man. Eric Bradley. He got a lot of tutorial videos, man. He's a really good brother, man. He's a professional trainer, man. He down there in North Carolina, but he got ebooks. And then homeboy from Coach Anthony, out of Philly, he got ebooks and he do tutorial videos. But 15 to 26, yeah, you gonna have to go on a hell of a run, my nigga. Me saying my man's an amateur journeyman. Man, I got some funny ass amateur stories, man. I'll keep them to myself right now. I told one of them before. But so at the end of the day, man, we know Kovalev, Canelo fight Kovalev. He gonna drain him and make it. He gonna either drain him or make him at the catch weight. So at the end of the day, it been talks about him wanting to fight Kovalev, man. And if he fight Kovalev, man, hey, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny if he fight Kovalev, man. Yeah, he said come out to A2. Coach McGuire will get you right. Yeah, well, that must, you talking about Yipsy or Darnell? But like I said, if this nigga fight these niggas tripping, man. If these niggas, man, if he fight fucking Kovalev, man, like if he fight him at 175 pounds, no catch weight, no rehydration, he said, I can't teach you the shoulder roll. I don't know that. I don't know the shoulder roll like that, nigga. Like I can coach a nigga in football, I can coach a nigga in basketball, I can show you the bare minimum basics of boxing. The bare minimum. Fuck will be you might get knocked out. I can especially the shoulder roll. I can teach you the bare fucking minimum, nigga. Roll, nigga. But it's different from coaching and looking on the outside, man. But hey, remember Joe Kawasaki daddy, he learned boxing from a fucking book. And his son retired undefeated. So he didn't know the shoulder roll, but he learned that shit from a book. Roy Jones learned how to fight from cockfighting. He fight just like them fucking birds, man. L5 player. He fight just like them birds, man. I was talking to Town about that shit. He said, "Yeah, my son about, but I don't get in the way. I teach him the bare minimum. That's all you got to do. Even if I knew shit, I don't think I would want to train my son. I don't want to train my son. I'm straight. I would just let somebody professional do it, man. I listen, but I can't. You probably fuck around, get knocked out. Then you be trying to kill me and shoot me and shit. I ain't got time for that. I remember my homeboy brother. He had a mental problem and he was getting beat up in an amateur fight. They had, I think it was at Adam Bustle, and the nigga was tired of the nigga beating his ass. So I don't know how this crazy nigga he bit the gloves off and he turned that into a street fight right in the amateur ring. He was beating that nigga ass with bare knuckles, bro, with his hand wraps on, man. That nigga had me rolling, bro. I was going on, Ricky. These niggas bit the fucking gloves off and bit the straps off and started beating that nigga ass for real. He couldn't beat that nigga in a boxing fight. But hey, man, he was working that nigga in the ring. My nigga said, I just walked out of that bitch. I said, man, I don't know, man. But he said Canelo should stop bullshitting. He should call out one of the younger, fresher cats like Smith or Beevil. All right, Smith at 68. So I mean, that nigga like 20 inches taller than Canelo. Beevil, yeah, I mean, Beevil got a lot of movement, man. Canelo a good counterpuncher, boxing guy corner. Canelo a good counterpuncher. He had to catch Beevil in between his combinations, though, man. But I mean, Canelo really moving up to 75, man. He ain't getting no credit if he do no catch weight or he put a rehydration clause on Kovalev. He ain't getting no credit from me. Should John Jones fight DC at heavyweight? Yeah, fuck that, man. He beat that nigga like 7 times. Shit. Now, if he was clean, is the question. But DC don't want that work no more, man. He about to fight Stipe and retire. Canelo probably not even 5'8". No, that nigga like 5'7", 5'6". He might be 5'7". But, Kovalev, man, Kovalev can crack, but he an old nigga. He said, since I'm 15 to 29, should I take it up? I mean, shit, if you can't, you need to just get with a better coach. That's it. Find somebody that can teach you the basic fundamentals. That's it. If you a brother, you naturally got the motherfucking skill. You naturally got the athletic ability. Boxing is like he said, it's all fundamental and technique. If you can master technique, you'll be a bad motherfucker. You'll be a bad motherfucker, man. But you 15 to 25, man. Long as you ain't got knocked out like 29 times, nigga. Shit, turn pro. Like the nigga from turn pro like that nigga on Top Rank. Remember that black dude on Top Rank, man? That shit was funny. But but yeah, I was talking about appreciate the super chat though. But if he fight Kovalev, man, Kovalev old man, but if he Kovalev barely making 75. So I mean, but Kovalev can crack. If Canelo fight Kovalev, man, that's telling me a lot from this aspect before I really get. If he fight Kovalev, man, you telling me he just refused to fight Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo so bad that he'd jump up 2 weight classes to fight Kovalev. I'm telling you, Canelo don't want to fight them brothers, man. Canelo don't want to fight them brothers. That's real shit. Canelo ain't trying to fight no brothers, dog. I don't know why. I think that he would beat. I thought that he would beat. I think that he would beat Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? I thought Jamel with Ronnie Shields posed the biggest question. And I'll talk about Jamel down the line before I close it out. Just remind me in Q&A if I don't remember. But like you telling me, real talk, you telling me it's at the point where the nigga don't want to fight Canelo so bad. I mean, Canelo don't want to fight Charlo and Andrade so bad that he'll go fight Kovalev. Now, Andrade is taller than Kovalev, and I believe Jamal is taller than Kovalev, and they're both more athletic than Kovalev. Let me see how tall Kovalev. I think Kovalev like 5'11". Jamal Charlo like that nigga like 6'1". And Andrade, I don't care what them niggas say. That nigga every bit of 6'3". He every bit of 6'3". I don't care what you niggas say, man. Oh, Kovalev 6 foot with 72-inch reach. But Kovalev don't got that. He boxing a little bit on the body. Buddy McGurf like a brother. But Kovalev ain't. I mean, Canelo ain't trying to fight no brothers, man. I'm just gonna keep it real. Canelo ain't trying to fight nobody with melanin in his skin. Real talk. Canelo ain't trying to fight nobody with melanin in their skin. He don't want to fight Jamal Charlo. He don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. And the only reason he fought Danny Jacobs is because Danny Jacobs, Bushido boxing, what's going on? Because Danny Jacobs, Danny Jacobs he don't have the foot movement, he don't have the skills of Demetrius Andrade. And quite frankly, I told you this nigga like last years ago, he don't have the skills of Jamal Charlo. He don't. Danny Jacobs ain't got no feet. He got all the attributes, speed and hand speed, and he just ain't got no foot movement, and he not really slick. Charlo is mean, bro. He got speed, and real talk, when he want to, he makes some once in a generational moves, like when he knocked out J-Rock, and he got a good jaw. I think if anything, I thought the Korobov fight would have welcomed Canelo to fight Charlo, but I think Canelo got spooked by the way Jamal Charlo was coming on. Like Korobov couldn't hurt him with nothing, and Jamal Charlo kept going. And if Jamal Charlo keep going versus Canelo like that, he'll fuck around and break Canelo down and knock him out because Canelo got stamina issues. And just one thing you could say about them two Charlo niggas, them niggas being in great shape. Rasheed Towns, they be in impeccable shape, man. They be in some type of shape. I ain't never seen the Charlos get tired. Real talk. Maybe I seen Jamal Charlo get a bit tired versus Austin Trout. He was a little drained. But them niggas be in some type of shape. I even seen Errol Spence take a couple deep breaths versus Mikey Garcia. But them Charlo twins, man, they be in some type of shape. Real talk, man. Them Charlo twins, whatever they doing in training down there at the Plex gym, they be in some shape. And Canelo fear that. And Demetrius Andrade, I've been telling y'all this. If Demetrius Andrade had a good Mr. Potato Head on his head, Demetrius Andrade to smoke any nigga in the division. What's up, Sean? Jamal Burnside Avenue, what's going on? Demetrius Andrade would if he had the Charlo's head on his shoulders, man, Demetrius Andrade be the best fighter in boxing, bro. He posed to be the number one boxing fighter, number one pound for pound fighter. Real talk. Demetrius Andrade supposed to be the pound for pound best fighter in the sport. And it's sad, bro, that mentally He ain't there. Mentally, this nigga just made the worst business decisions and everything, bro. But that nigga can fight. That man, Demetrius Andrade can fight. I watched him, man. We thought he was the second coming, bro. When he was fighting on Friday night fights, oh, we used to go. This was back when I used to hoop. When I was still in college, man, we used to go hoop on Evergreen and Outer Drive. What the fuck is that shit called? With the West Side Broncos go try play football at. We used to go hoop on there, and when he came on Friday night fights, everybody would go to my crib because I lived around the corner from there at the time, and we would watch Demetrius Andrade fight every fucking Friday he was on. We thought he was like the next Mayweather. Real talk. I thought that nigga, yeah, I can't hoop no more, but nigga, shit, I can hoop. Now I can hoop, man. Niggas used to underestimate me, but nigga, I'll give niggas buckets. I was a legend. I was a legend on Schaefer and Schoolcraft at that little court between Grand River. I was a legend, man. I took some scrubs and I beat the best team on the court single-handedly, nigga. I had my man's little sister, my man's sister hoop better than the two niggas I was hooping with. Then my man's was talking shit about hooping one-on-one. I bust his ass in front. I could hoop back in the day. That's if I couldn't do shit else, nigga, I can hoop. I can hoop. Niggas used to underestimate me, but I always could hoop, man. I always could hoop, man. I always could, man, for real. And back then, niggas had their favorites when it came to like making the team and shit. Like niggas had their favorites, and they'd be picking niggas over me and shit. But I'd be busting these niggas ass, man. If we hooping around me, a lot of niggas couldn't see me, bro. Real talk. I'll bullshit you not. Bullshit you not, man. I'll beat the shit out of niggas, man. But I ain't hooped in 10 years, man. I ain't played competitive basketball in 10 years. I was telling my man, last time I played him one-on-one, he beat me. I was like, it's time to hang it up. It's like I just lost hooping skills all at once. I just didn't want to hoop no more. I used to be Wood, what's going on? I used to be busting niggas' ass. Y'all go subscribe to Wood, the guy, man. He got some good shit. I be busting niggas' ass back in the day, man. Real talk. Joe Dumars busting niggas' ass. But hey, that's the number one sport I know about the most is basketball. For real. Football came later. The reason I like football is because of Michigan Wolverines, and the Detroit Lions. Yup. But hey, that's here nor there. But like I said, Demetrius Andrade, wasn't nobody fuck with him to us. But then that nigga just started making bad business decisions, man. Had he been with Al Heyman, man, he wouldn't have had to fight nobody. Look at Errol Spence. Errol Spence supposed to be this boogeyman, but Al Heyman ain't delivered nobody for Errol Spence. Demetrius Andrade would have made top dollar with Al Heyman, and he wouldn't have had to fight nobody. He made a bad business decision, man, because that Joker was nice. He might have had a size 25 shoe in the ring, but yeah, Canelo got the best resume in boxing other than Pacquiao. It would probably go Pacquiao, Canelo, and Danny Garcia as my top three. Real talk, I might move Danny Garcia ahead of Canelo. Not saying he a better fighter, but Danny Garcia won his fights more convincingly than Canelo, man. But just off of name recognition, Canelo for sure. Canelo just did enough to look better than everybody else. But he arguably lost all his big fights, but John Skipper considering breaking Canelo's contract if he doesn't fight Triple G. They probably got it worded where he could. Could I be a good boxing trainer? I don't know. I probably could if I dedicated myself to it. I probably could. Man. But I don't know, man. Shit, anybody could be a good boxer. Some of the niggas I seen coach, man. I ain't gonna say no name, but I seen some shitty coaches over the years in boxing, man. Some shitty coaches. I could be a whole ass nigga name these niggas' name. I just think I could do a better job than them. But I ain't gonna say nobody's name, man. I say it's a white fighter. It was one of the most duck fighters of the last, not this 10 years, but 2000s. Two. Them two motherfuckers, man. I just say one of them trained Willie Nelson. He trained a prominent white guy. And the other one, I ain't gonna say his name, but them two niggas just terrible. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know the other one name. I forget his name, but His fighter now is a paraplegic. I'll just say that. His fighter now is a paraplegic. Yeah, that's one of them. That nigga sucked. That's one of them. Yeah, his ass. That nigga, man. His coach was trash, man. I was screaming at TV. Real talk, man. That nigga was trash. If they break Canelo contract, where he gonna go? Where he gonna go? Al Heyman throw him the money. Al Heyman will throw him the fucking money. He'll throw him the fucking money. He will throw him the money. I'll give them the fucking ESPN. Yeah, they found the money. They found it to Tyson Fury. But yeah, man, I thought Demetrius Andrade was one of the most talented fighters of the last probably shit since 2008, 2009. But it just shows you, man, it's very rare when you get a fighter that physically got it and mentally got it. See, a lot of these dudes, and it's a good segue, man. A lot of these dudes, man, Al Heyman will feed him to the Charlos. He might be both of them niggas, man. I don't know mentally where he at. I just always thought Demetrius Andrade like was a little loopy. I never knew if he had like the gutter in him. You know what I'm saying? The grimy to get his hands dirty. Real talk, I never knew if he was gutter enough to get his hands dirty. If he mentally there and he gutter enough, I don't have no questions. I think physically he can get back to form. But he long, like they don't want to fight him. I picked him, and I ain't gonna mention no words, man. And I like Jamil Charlo at the time. Oh man, we got DMs, man, between me and Colossal Sports TV and my other homeboy. We had DMs. He was pro Charlo, and we was pro Andrade. We used to argue for like shit hours, nigga. Just arguing that Demetrius Andrade with me and Jarrett or Big Cool arguing that me and Demetrius Andrade to beat the shit out of Charlo. And when that nigga pulled out and he wasn't heard from again for a minute, man, I just lost hope in that nigga, man. But I was for sure he was gonna beat Jamil Charlo. I was for sure on that. He was gonna beat the shit out of Jamil Charlo. I was so hyped. I was so hyped when that would have been probably would have been one of the better fights this decade. Hell yeah. Had Jamil and Andrade fought for that WBO belt, that would have been one of the biggest fights this decade, bar none. As far as it'd been one of the meaningful fights, man. I just knew Andrade was gonna beat Jamil Charlo ass. It was to the point where they were saying about Jamil Charlo, they said that Box Nation said we never wanted to see him fight again. I swear to God, I was watching the telecast. And I think he was fighting Demetrius Andrade. No, he's fighting he was fighting Gabriel Rosado. You know, he was fighting Gabriel Rosado, man. And they said I think the fat guy with the bald head on. I could be wrong. We never want to see the Charlos are so boring. We never want to see them again. He said Boo Boo would be. I thought so at the time, but right now, I don't know, man. Boo Boo was cold though, man. Boo Boo was cold in the motherfucker, man. Y'all talking about if you know rap, motherfuckers say the DOC was one of the biggest what if stories. What was this album way too funky? Oh man, that's a hip hop classic. But he ended up crushing his vocal cords, and he ended up writing for Dr. Dre. And but I think Demetrius Andrade might go down as one of the biggest what if stories if his career didn't get fucked up. Man, Canelo gets stretched by Benavidez off top. Yeah, he a problem. Canelo ain't got the footwork to fuck with him. You know, he just ain't got the footwork. Caleb Plant got the footwork to beat Benavidez, but the longer they marinate that Benavidez fight, right now you can't say it's marinating because he got to get his title back. But the minute if they make they make Benavidez and Plant this year, the next year, I got Plant beating him. But if he go into 2021, 2022, I think Benavidez foot movement gonna get better. And if that happened, I got him winning that fight. I got Caleb Plant beating the shit out of Canelo, man. If Caleb Plant can get the white people behind him, you know, he'll be a fucking problem, man. This my dog laying right up under me. My daughter gone for the summer. This nigga a couple of weeks, I don't know. He said, Angel said, what's going on? Salute. Canelo too small for the elite 68. This nigga talking about going to 75. Shit, he going to 75, trying to fight old ass Kovalev. He gonna drain the shit out of Kovalev though, man. I like Kovalev the way he fight, especially under Buddy McGurk. I don't like his personality though. He said, "Did you ever see a video from the Boxing Voice where Andrade called Canelo a bitch for not fighting him?" Yeah, he been saying that shit. He been saying that shit for years. The real talking boss stuff this weekend. This weekend was weekend for Quiet Boxer. Santa Cruz said he won't wrestle this weekend. Yeah, I mean, what you gonna say when you gotta fight a motherfucker, man? I talked to the real coach. I had an interview on here. It's my only boxing interview with Sugar Javon Sugar Hill, Emmanuel Stewart nephew, and they said they got their hands cut out with Benavidez. That's a big nigga, man. But he can be beat at this point. He can be beat. He can be fucking beat. Appreciate it, Jerry. He said playing nice, but beating Canelo, I don't think so. No, he beat the shit out of Canelo, bro. He'll beat the shit out of Canelo, bro. Canelo can make it a catch weight because Caleb Plant really can make 160. I don't know if he can make it no more. Caleb Plant will beat the shit out of Canelo Alvarez. He got man, he'll do just what he can mimic what Mayweather did. I don't think he could do it to the T, but he'll beat the shit out of Canelo, man. He outboxed the hell out of Canelo. Real talk. They'll probably rob the fuck out of his white ass, but he outboxed shit out of Canelo. Canelo ain't got no feet. And he can't drain him. He can't drain him or David Benavidez. What's the motherfucking name that trained Pacquiao? They used to train Pacquiao. Alex Ariza said he could have got Benavidez down to 160 or 164, I think he said. He said if I can get Chavez down to Chavez Jr. Oh, my bad, bro. He said if I can get Chavez Jr. down to 168, 160 pounds, I can get this nigga down there. Benavidez too slick. He said Bobo got to see that Charlo smoke before even. He ain't gonna fight that nigga, man. Especially big or little Charlo. They need to make that Canelo Andrade fight for me. If he ain't gonna fight Triple G, shit, Triple G Andrade. That'll be interesting. For some reason, man, they see what I see in Andrade. Because if he mentally there, he been fucked up out of here, man. He said why Mayweather hate Canelo. So I don't think he hate Canelo. Especially when he advocated for Canelo when he was juicing. Yeah, Louis, I like Louis. That motherfucker, man. I wish he was more active early on. But he was, man, that nigga been stretching niggas, man. Plan will get robbed. He'll be nervous on that. I don't think he'd be nervous on that big stage. He been outboxed the fuck out of Canelo Alvarez. He been outboxed the shit out of him, man. Canelo ain't even got the closing speed. He ain't even got the closing distance of Uzataki, man. He been outboxed him, man. If he can fight like he fight, maybe he do get scared on the big stage. If he can fight how he fight, beat shit out of Canelo. I'm trying to tell y'all his styles, man. Canelo ain't got no feet. And what Canelo is doing, BH, what Canelo is doing is draining niggas, man. He draining motherfuckers, man. He putting catch weights in. Why is he if he can beat everybody by a country mile, which he ain't never beat nobody prevalent by a country mile. If he can beat everybody, why he need to Rob Brandt versus Canelo? I got Canelo in that one, but I like Rob Brandt. But if Canelo is such a great fighter, why he always need a handicap? Why he always need a handicap? He always need a rehydration clause when it ain't there. He need a catch weight. He need the Nevada State Athletic Commission. He need the Nevada Police Department. He need folk crackheads to guard his fucking Ferrari. Man, that motherfucking man, dude, this dude need all the help he can get him all. He need hamburger helper. He need all the help he can get. He need the help, the middleman. He need all the help he can fucking get. I ain't trying to hear it. When I remember him, if he retired right now, I'm gonna remember him I'm just gonna call him help. He knew all the help he can get. But hey, people forgot it. Like Town came in one day. Chavez Senior needed all the help he can get. Richard Steele, he needed help. Versus Randall, Frankie Randall, one of those fights. Frankie Randall really beat him twice. Trying to hear that shit, man. They always do. Oscar De La Hoya needed a ton of help too. You know, you think you feel bad for De La Hoya, right? But when he fought Trinidad, because De La Hoya, the first half of that fight, he boxed his ass off. And then he lost on the back end because they told him to cruise. But you feel bad for De La Hoya in the heat of the battle. But really not. You know, Pernell Whitaker, he had Felix Sturm was one of the most atrocious robberies I've seen, bro. I mean, Felix Sturm never came to America again. I ain't even he said how Thurman he got no power. I don't know about saying Keith Thurman ain't got no power now. That motherfucker got power. He ain't got no aggressiveness, but he got power. But hey, like I said before, man, you probably right. Canelo probably would fucking win. He probably would win. He'd get a gift. But I'm gonna just put it to you this way: the nigga barely got past Arizona Lara. Okay, he barely, you know, yeah. De La Hoya had plenty of gifts, Jacksonville. You ain't lying, bro. You feel bad when you watching them old fights. You feel bad, you like, and then you think about it for a minute. Oh man, fuck De La Hoya. But he did. Hey man, I ain't seen that. Hey man, let's not get it twisted, man. De La Hoya might be a lot of things, but De La Hoya can fucking fight. De La Hoya was a bad fucking American Mexican. De La Hoya was bad. Even on fight night, De La Hoya was bad. We ain't even gonna say that De La Hoya fight anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. De La Hoya was bad. Trinidad was bad. Trinidad hit that canvas, but Trinidad get up and put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Bad motherfucker, man. Bad. De La Hoya was bad, man. I wasn't a huge De La Hoya fan after the fact, but shit, De La Hoya, man, I ain't need, man, shit. De La Hoya was bad, motherfucker, man. De La Hoya jab and his left hook, man. De La Hoya was bad, man. They don't even make fighters like him no more. De La Hoya fight, he left top rank. He fight anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. De La Hoya was bad. Trinidad was bad too. I like Trinidad. Before I get to talk about Errol, you know who I like? You know who I like that ain't getting no credit, man? I like Corey Spinks. I like Corey Spinks, man. Corey Spinks beat Jermaine Taylor, man. I might be going to my motherfucking sick bed to grave. And I'm going to always say that. I felt that Corey Spinks beat Jermaine Taylor. Oh, yeah. Diego Corrales, Joel Casamayor was bad. But I'll never forget that fight. It wasn't no major fight. I ain't going to forget two fights that was kind of around that in that kind of time period. I ain't gonna forget Corey Spinks getting robbed by Jermaine Taylor, and I ain't gonna forget. I think Joshua Clottey had beat Miguel Cotto. I might be in the minority, but Winky Wright. I remember him and Bernard Hopkins was fighting, man. I like Bernard Hopkins, but I swear to God, Winky Wright won that fight. He was calling Winky Wright Stinky Winky leading up to that fight. The 2000s had some good ass fights, man. 2000s had some good fights, man. Real talk. Even going towards the 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 area, go back and look, man. Compared to this shit, you know, you have. It's so funny. It's funny that niggas mention, and I'm gonna get to the Earl shit. I know niggas want to hear that. It's funny that people mention, like, remember when rap went bad? I remember. I can kind of remember in the time period once you go back. I remember when rap got bad. I remember when T.I.'s Rock Paper Trail, Jeezy dropped the recession, Prime Minister, all that shit. It seemed like after like 09, like 09, rap just like it just started to fall. I remember hearing Kendrick Lamar, and I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, trap rap was starting to die. It died off at that point, right around that point. You know, Ross became a businessman. But like in 2010, I felt it was the shift. It was a shift in rap. You know what I'm saying? It was and what's so funny about it, around the same time period, it was a shift in boxing. 2010 was the shift in rap music. I can't speak for R&B. I have to go back and look at that shit. They don't really make R&B no more. But it was a shift in rap music and it was a shift in boxing. Go check it out. Around 2010s when you started to see boxing shift, and rap shift, it didn't shift like it don't shift like this. Like it's just, you know, like what you call Pangea, some shit. Slowly all the the continent broke off and the earth broke off into like 8 continents or whatever the fuck they said. Your history and shit. Pangea is when all the continents on the earth was one, I believe it was. And then yeah, I didn't hear about Kendrick. I remember when he came out with his first single to my bad, bro. I'm fucking this dog up with phones and feet. He in deep sleep though. But I remember hearing him, his first single off of Good City Mike, it was that little California song. That shit was like 2010. I remember hearing that 9 or 10. But right around that time, you could see the shift in rap music, and you could see the shift in in boxing. You know, and unfortunately, that's what it was, man. Making Snap. I don't know how to use Snapchat, man. One of the niggas I used to work with at GM, he was trying to show me how to use Snapchat. He was trying to send me all his holes, and then it just didn't work out. Winky let Taylor steal that fight too. Yeah, he did. Winky was a little passive, you know. He said rap came back to life in 09. What you mean, Kendrick, Cole? Man, fuck, man, no, it didn't, nigga. That's just hell no. Rap, I said rap was still good at 09. Drake part of the problem. I was listening to that Drake song, that new one he dropped with Ross. I was in 10 though, but I'm gonna tell you about Drake. I like Drake. I heard first song I heard with him was with Bun B. It's okay, it's okay. But I'm gonna tell you about that nigga. That nigga's a lame. That I ain't saying rap was completely dead, but it started to get lame. J. Cole, he good, but he born in a motherfucker, man. Even Nas had a few songs like "You Can Hate Me," Ooh, G Wally. Even that nigga just boring, bro. Like J. Cole, man, that nigga just fucking He's how he was sitting. I don't know how he was sitting that shit. He's supposed to give me all his Snap friends, and it's supposed to go from his phone to my phone. I guess I had an iPhone, and he had a fucking he had an iPhone, a Samsung. I think S7 Plus at the time, but that's no here nor there. But Drake and that new Rick Ross song, he said, I used to save hoes with a cape and a mask on. That nigga's a mime, bro. I like that song too. He said, I used to save hoes with it, but when I used to have a cape and a mask on, I'm like, come on, bro. But the coldest song he had was with Ross. Lord, no, that's my favorite Drake song. Whoever wrote that shit for him, they was going bar for bar on that bitch. He was all right. He ain't got no classic albums. Neither do J. Cole. Neither one of them got no classic albums. I like the one with TLC on there, whatever Forbidden, whatever the fuck it was. Friday Night Lights, it was a mixtape. It was good. Sorry for the Wait, whatever that shit was okay. But KOD, I ain't like that shit. But he ain't got no classic albums to me, man. Ain't no Chronic, no Doggy Style, no One on One. He ain't none of that shit. At least Kendrick Lamar first too, man. To Pimp a Butterfly, all the jazz samples on there was cold. And I like Good City Mad Kid. Shit, Section 101 was cold. Man, like I said, the nigga ain't got no classics. He ain't got no fucking classics. He a very good artist. He said a warm up. No, that wasn't no classic, bro. Like my definition of a classic is the Chronic, Doggy Style, Illmatic, Me Against the World, Ready to Die, Life After Death, Flesh Is My Flesh, whatever fuck that shit. Hell Is Hot, DMX, both of them bitches classics. I mean, like I said, it's a good album. It's a difference between a very good album, and then a classic shit. Classic shit is yeah, Word of Mouth is one of my favorite personal albums. But his shit he ain't got no classic. Ain't no shit I pop on and be like, damn, this is my personal opinion, man. Classic is pretty much his opinion, it's my opinion. But in my opinion, he ain't got none. America's Most, Ice Cube, that none of his albums impact rap. If you put J. Cole in the middle of the 90s, he ain't even in the middle of a pack rapper. And I hate to make this a rap stream, but he ain't in the middle of pack rapper. The nigga probably be like the 5th best nigga in the Wu-Tang. For real. Cause you got Q-Tip, Fife, Ice Cube, Pac, Biggie, Lil Kim was spitting some shit back then. Nas, Jay was, he was starting to bubble. I mean, who else you had? Dies Effects was dope. I mean, you had a lot of dope little fucking rappers niggas forgot about back then, man. You know what I'm saying? And you had what? Big Boy and Outkast. I mean, Dre, CeeLo. I mean, shit, man, a lot of good rappers back in the day. A lot of good rappers. DMX, the end of the 90s, the Locks. That nigga be Ghostface, RZA, not RZA, Ghostface, Raekwon. I mean, you had Expected Deck, Jizza. Shit, man, who had some dope ass niggas back then, man? Nori, Murder Mace. You know, he said, "Who's the tightest girl you ever know, man?" I don't know, man. Go to the plant, you can find them all. Yeah, Goody, Scarface, The Fix. Yeah, Noriega, I was listening to that nigga the other day. Big Pun, Big L. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. Like I said before, that's saying a lot just for you to be mentioned back in the day. That's saying a lot, man. You know, that's saying a lot just for you to be mentioned back in the day, man. Cannabis. LL Cool J in my top 10 for sure. LL Cool J in my top 10. 8 Ball, MJG. 50, the first one. Power the Dollar was cold. Then they had a Ghetto Quran on there, How to Rob. 51st first album, it was the first one was dope. I like Get Rich or Die Trying the soundtrack. Shit, Lloyd Banks, Hunger for More, that shit was cold. Rotten Apple was garbage. But I don't think it was entirely his fault. Shit, Buck first album was cold. Shit, man, I remember when Jeezy dropped it, what, 03, 04? Oh, man, I went to go Summer Jams and they was passing around his sample albums. That's when they used to do that shit. Jeezy shit, man. No, Kane Band, the Snowman, Come Shop, man. You can't tell. Jeezy, one of my all-time favorite artists. Daytona Family, yeah, Jeezy, one of my all-time favorite artists, man, for sure. Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? Even Eminem when he first came out, even though we talk shit about him, 99, 2000, Eminem was nice with it, man. Oh, Big Pimpin', that shit's a classic. 101, 102 is my favorite one, man, for particular. Oh, I'm serious. We had I'm Serious, bro. What you talking about? I'm Serious. I had the very first one. Hey, shit, low key, Dro first album was dope. Uh, my girl got a girl best thing smoking. That shit was cold. You talking about Gucci? Oh, these girls excited. Ooh, they know they. Man, that was our song freshman year, man. Ja Rule. Oh yeah, Ja Rule was the hottest rap act going in rap at one point in time. Hell yeah. Ja Rule was the hottest nigga going. Oh, Most Def. Yeah, I fuck with Lauryn Hill. Oh, Mystical. Oh, you couldn't tell me shit. I was in Fort Hood in Killeen, Texas, man, when that nigga was out, man. That nigga Mystical, man. They love that nigga on fucking on the military base, man. They love that nigga on the military base. For real. What's my favorite Master P song? Ice Cream Man. It's the Ice Cream Man. Oh my nigga, I got a shout out to AZ, Sugar Hill. I got a shout out to my nigga. Damn, I was just about to say that nigga name, man. I just lost that nigga train of thought when he said AZ, man. Oh, Fabulous for sure. I've been fucking with Fab since day one. Oh, what you know about Rocco, bro? I'm a doobie. Oh, what's that nigga name, man? Damn, I can't think of that nigga name, man. But yeah, let's talk about Earl, man. I ain't trying to waste too many people. Oh, David, I like David Banner. Cadillacs on 22s, aren't they like real girls get down on the floor, on the floor. Yeah, I like Swisher. I remember I first heard Swisher House, Lil Cooper and Paul Wall. I really don't know any whack Queens rappers. Spice One, yeah, he was just going off. Lil Flip, I like Lil Flip, man. He was the king of the underground for a hot minute, man. He was the king of underground. What y'all know about 25? What was it, 25 lighters of my dress or 24? I can't remember, man. Lil Kiki was my nigga too, man. He had that song with Birdman. Birdman actually sound decent on that bitch. Birdman sound decent on that fucking. What that bitch called? Uh, uh, I gotta be a G too. I like Texas music, man. I like a ton of niggas down there. Remember Lil Tub Tub with the Caprice Classics on? Man, I like that shit, man. I like the vibe Texas got, man. Texas got a lot of top rappers, man, for real, man. Nigga, what is you doing? Texas got a lot of top. Oh, the Clips. You can't tell me shit. Laura Willing. And then the other one, they had Mr. Me Too. He said she sampled. Yeah, that girl is educated. I don't know what she's doing there. Archie and Bubba Sparks. I remember Bubba Sparks. He lost a lot of weight. Yeah, yeah. We listen to Bill Flip big, man, especially in the bricks. He said Blood versus Thurman. Who you got? I don't know. That's a close one. I gotta see what Thurman look like, but good way to move it on. Oh, Trick Daddy. Oh yeah, yeah. I fuck with Trick Daddy. It might sound funny in retrospect, but Trick Daddy was one of my favorite artists. Oh yeah, I like Tip. Yeah, for sure. I think Tip got a top 10 or 15 discovery. Oh, Lucini falling from the sky. Hell yeah. Yeah, I fuck with TLC, man. I still listen to TLC, man. I like TLC. T-Boss was dope. Remember he had that song with she had that song with Donnell Jones. I fuck with OJ the Juice man. He had a couple hot ass mixtapes to that. Hey, that shit got played out. But he had some dope ass beats. Last thing I listened to him was Alaskan Atlanta. That shit was dope. That was his last dope project I heard from him. Yeah, I fuck with all that shit down there. Remember, niggas in Atlanta don't know. Remember Young Ralph? About a bitch, you can have that issue. Who you say? Teacher like school, give her early detention. Bye bye, be gone. Bye bye. Yeah, I fuck with Young Rob. I was down there in Atlanta every other weekend when that nigga. I don't know why that nigga didn't jump. Young Rob was straight. Young Rob was straight, man. Yeah, man, I fuck with Young Rob. My nigga was from his hood. We used to pull up on that nigga crib, bro. My nigga crib, that nigga was from his hood, man. For real. That nigga was from his hood, man. Then they had the other nigga, JR Sack, whatever that nigga name was. He had that song. That shit was dope, man. I don't know, he probably Lil Troy, Pastor Troy, wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the that shit, yeah, Lil Troy. I fuck all that shit. Remember that nigga? Bad back. Give me 50 feet. Yeah, I fuck with all that shit, man. I was heavy into rap, man. Not no more, man. I was heavy into rap back then, man. Everywhere. If it was a good song out, I could find that shit, man. From New York, Virginia, to Texas, to the Bay. E40, that was my nigga, man. Who really started gangster rap? The nigga from Philly. The nigga from Philly. What's his name? Schoolie D. Ice-T did a documentary on it. It's on Netflix. I found out what it is, let y'all know. Ice-T said the dude, I think his name was Schoolie D from Philly, started gangster rap. He said that's where he got what was it, 6 in the morning, whatever fuck that song, 2 in the morning. Yeah, Lil Trey, man. He said, "You want this money that bad? I've been like a brother to you. Been like a." He said, "I've been like a brother to you." Yeah, let's talk about this Errol shit, Spence talk, man. We've been going on for about an hour or so. Yeah. But yeah, man, we seen the interviews. I mean, once again, shout out to the brother. No, it was Ice-T said he got it from, I think, Schoolie D. He got it from him, and I'll give y'all the documentary, man. I can't remember what it was called. It's a little the dude from Africa, not Africa. I forget where he's from, the UK. He got a documentary on Netflix. Oh, you talking about Baby Bash, Summer Nights? I listen to that shit all the time. That's my summer song, low key, man. I tell you, I listen to everybody, man. Everybody, man. I listen to everybody, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, we seen the interviews. The brother, Danny Garcia hopping out that Lambo. That nigga, Danny Garcia on his rap song, he disabled the comment section and he disabled the likes and dislikes. He hit them. But yeah, and basically Earl had a lot to say this weekend, man, and he had a lot to say this weekend, man, and at the end of the day, he looked like he slimmed down a little bit. Um, and let's talk about. I mean, depending on where y'all want to start at, man. We could talk about Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter, that nigga he look about 5 inches shorter than Errol Spence. I seen him head up today. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. That's an advantage. That's an advantage for Shawn Porter. Errol Spence being the taller fighter is an advantage for Shawn Porter. Because Errol Spence is not gonna be able to tear his torso up like that. And if he do, he gonna have to give his height up. I didn't know the height differential was so high. Like it's like this, at least like this. And Shawn Porter's gonna be able to hide punches from Errol Spence. But Shawn Porter acting like he wants to smoke now. But the good thing about social media and the good thing about the internet, it's always gonna stay undefeated, is that we always can reference back to when he said, "I don't know Errol Spence. I met him in Vegas, and he wanted to play basketball. I don't see me fighting him. I don't see him as the invincible. I don't want my IBF belt back." He was saying all that questionable shit, and all of a sudden now you got to fight this man. Now you trying to make it seem like we about to forget all of that. Look here, man. I like Errol. I like Shawn Porter. I like him. You know, I had nothing personal to say about him. I heard he's an excellent brother. Behind the scenes, but it's boxing, and he wasn't really talking all that good shit. But Earl can box. That's not a question. But he wasn't talking all that good shit. I don't know what this nigga doing. Bro. Hey, you can go upstairs with that shit. Go, get, no, go home. No, go that way. Get. This nigga hard headed. Get, go, get, get, go. Bye. Damn. Shit. That's the key word, bye. He said after the Benavidez fight, you said that I'm gonna tell you right now that Earl not gonna be. I'm still there. Now that could change if he stops Shawn Porter at any point. This nigga, hold on, man. Come on. This nigga come down here so bad. You want to come down here because you lonely. Your sister gone. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. Go to sleep, buddy. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm gonna put him. Damn, man, what's going on, JD Films? But I'm still there. I saw a lot in the Amir Khan fight, man, and it might sound funny to some people, but I get there about Terrence Crawford, man. But Shawn Porter, he got some advantages. He do. He got some advantages. I think Earl being a taller fighter is an advantage, but you know what? If Earl get his jab going, anything is possible. If you can control Shawn Porter with your jab, your jab is effective versus Shawn Porter. And Earl got that peekaboo kind of defense. And he able to catch Shawn punches coming in. I think he'd be successful. I think he'd be hella successful, man. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm excited about the fight though. Even if on pay-per-view, I was mad. I was happy when it was on regular TV, and then it's on pay-per-view. I still think it's gonna be the best pay-per-view event as far as the fight. I think Pacquiao and Thurman could produce some competition. Ortiz Wilder could produce some competition. Daddy Mikey maybe produce some competition. But I'm looking forward to Shawn and Errol Spence. To me, this is this this 2019 version of a super fight. It's something we haven't seen before. Shawn Porter's never got beat by a country mile, and Errol Spence get all the credit. If he win by an inch or he win by 1,000 miles, to me, just win. He need the experience, but Shawn Porter got an advantage by Errol being taller. But Errol got an advantage because he got the peekaboo defense and he got one of the best jabs in the game. He got one of the best jabs in the game. If Errol learned to learn to tap with the jab and make a pestering jab, I think he's gonna be a problem. He had learned to double the jab up and triple it up a little bit like Paulie be doing. I know Paulie ain't a great fucking reference right now, but if he learned how to pester the jab or pepper the jab, he'd be a problem. I don't think he's gonna need that versus Shawn Porter, but Shawn Porter all of a sudden he wants to smoke. He ain't got no choice. He been forced to do this. He can't sell nothing out. This be his last big day. This is his last probably shot at stardom as a welterweight. But Jacksonville say Porter has to smother Spence to have a chance. Earl will utilize his jab to keep Porter off of him. I would say I agree with that, but I think he got to mix it up. Lateral movement, coming down at angles, using angles, stepping around. How you beat that peekaboo defense is really what you do is Errol Spence in his situation. Once you throw multiple combinations at that defense, Errol Spence will cover up. He'll go into that turtle shell where he'd just go like this and kind of Arthur Abraham and he'd go like this. He'll let you work. Now Earl will punch in between combinations, but I think Shawn Porter gotta be able to put not just a left hook, right hook together. I think Shawn Porter gotta put 3 or 4 punches together on Earl Spence and work on the uppercut. And I think a straight right punch. I think Shawn need to work on his straight punches this camp and putting 3 and 4 or 5 punches together cleanly. But yeah, I agree. Smothering Spence, headbutting Spence. I think he need to make it a dirty fight. But I also think he needs to on the outside, he need to use angles, step over, and throw shots from awkward angles. I think he need to work the body. I think excuse me. I think Errol Spence jab is just gonna be the difference in this fight. I think he'll see what Kell Brook did, and I think I won't say he'll duplicate that because he a southpaw, but he ain't got to worry about no straight punches, man. You know, he said I'm thinking he gonna stop Porter. If he doesn't stop Porter, he gonna make Porter look like a pumpkin afterwards. Hold on, man. I take this nigga out to the bathroom. I knew it was something. He gotta do the nasty. Give me a minute. You gotta do the nasty. Come on. Come on. I know you gotta go outside. I see you trying to sneak. Come on. Get your stupid ass over here, Chico. Come on. Get your stupid ass over here. Get your stupid ass. Come on. Get your stupid ass over here, Chico. My bad, y'all. He had to use the bathroom. Get your stupid ass over here, Chico. The neighbors be laughing when I say that shit. I be like, get your stupid ass over here, Chico. Shit be funny to me, but it don't be funny to them niggas. But he said, I think Errol Spence. I don't think he gonna stop Porter. He could stop Porter. He could stop Porter, but Porter ain't never been stopped. He got a lot to accomplish in this fight, man. Real talk. I was wrong. Errol Spence got a lot to accomplish in this fight. He got a lot to accomplish in this fight, man. You think about it, ain't nobody ever whooped the fuck out of Shawn Porter. Nobody. Ain't nobody ever whooped Shawn Porter like just spanked his ass. You know what I'm saying? So he said Kell Brook got beat to a pulp, and that's all you got to do. You talking about what? Elaborate on that about the Kell Brook thing. He said Earl will not stop. He will keep coming. I don't know about that. I don't know because he didn't really sell out to stop Mikey Garcia. Now, Shawn Porter, this is like I said before. How can I say it, man? Sorry, my neck hurting. I gotta get that knot out my neck. But how can I say it? Shawn Porter thrives on taller fighters, so Errol Spence gotta watch out for the body attack from Shawn Porter, and he gotta watch out for Shawn Porter awkward angle punches come. But also he gotta watch out for the dirty shit. This is a tough fight, man. Errol Spence may look. I'm gonna just put it to you this way before I get to the additional talk. Porter is probably gonna be in a better shape. Porter faster, quicker. Porter got an advantage because Errol Spence is taller for his style. But pretty much that's it. Okay. Errol Spence got a great jab. I don't think if Errol Spence body work coming to play here, I agree. I think I see a stoppage. But he's so short. And if you pick down and Errol Spence, I didn't know the height differential was that big. And if he coming in, he end up coming down for a body shot, he giving up his height. I think Earl need to fight tall this fight. Keep him at a range, and then down the stretch, drown him. He said, "Who your favorite in the dog fight?" In the dog fight, Errol Spence. I think he got more power. I think he got enough stamina. But you know what I don't know about Errol Spence is that I don't know if he can face adversity. I don't know how he gonna react to getting cut. I don't know how he gonna react to them elbows. And this is a perfect fight for Errol Spence, man. This is the ideal fight to really gauge him as far as how intangible. See, we don't know shit about him. We know Earl Spence we know Kell Brook tapped his jaw and cool, but we don't know if he can really take a shot. We don't know if he get dropped. Will he pull a Joshua and just be looking around? He get baffled. You don't know if he can fight at a high pace that's not dictated by him. So this should answer a lot of questions. This should answer a lot of questions. There's a lot you don't know about him. You can assume that he got a good jaw and say he took a shot versus Kell Brook. But like I said before, you can say, well, Kell Brook is a bigger puncher than Shawn Porter. Yeah, but also Shawn Porter is a relentless fighter. Shawn Porter is going to come all night. So it's going to be a little bit more of Porter testing his stamina and testing his will. So like I said, the will, the heart, the chin, his how good his legs is this fight, his warrior spirit, all that shit gonna be tested, man. Shawn Porter like that fucking car inspection they give you when they say you buy a car, a used car. I got a 3.5 inspection, whatever the fuck they say. I think we're gonna be able to gauge him better. Now, if he don't go out there and stop Shawn Porter, I don't want to hear Errol Spence overrated. He didn't stop Shawn Porter. He didn't stop Mikey Gard. I ain't trying to hear that shit, okay? I ain't trying to hear it because boxing shows you this every time. When you step up in competition, the knockout stop. It stopped. It stopped. So I don't want to hear that shit, man. If he beat up Shawn Porter, he beat him up. It don't mean that Crawford can take the punishment that Shawn Porter can take. Is it raining? Hold on. No, it's windy. I said, it's raining. So I don't know. I know I'm picking Earl. I know I'm picking Earl, but she don't know, man. That's some hard ass wind. But basically he laid out a you said it's raining? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I done fucked up the dog. Hold on. Usually it raining, he get to crying. So I'll make sure it rain. Oh shit, come on. My bad, nigga. My bad. My bad. Let me cry. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. What you say? Come on. You can sit your wet ass there. Damn, I thought it was raining. Shit, that nigga, he usually he'd knock at the door. He'd bang at the door or some shit. This nigga ain't even bang at the door. Damn. Shit, they gonna call the Humane Society on your boy. My bad, bro. Shit. That nigga ain't say it was raining. He's about to be a wet dog. So you gotta stay up there for now. I say I got Spence. I say I got Spence stopping Porter and Crawford. He could stop both of them. He could stop them. I'm not gonna say there ain't no fucking possibility. I'm not gonna say it, but I think a lot of people's eyes gonna be open by the Shawn Porter fight. Either they gonna rate Errol Spence where he need to be rated at, or he gonna get B rated. What up, Ben Saucy? I can subscribe to Ben Saucy, but me personally, I gotta do some film work. But I ain't never seen Shawn Porter dogged out. I ain't never seen it. I seen him in close fights with Julio Diaz or draw. I seen him in fights with Kell Brook, Devin Alexander. I seen him in a fight with Paulie, dominate. I seen him in a very close fight with Keith Thurman. I seen him had a really good fight with Danny Garcia. But one thing I will say is that he the more battle tested warrior than Errol Spence. He done fought the better competition, so that's something to be said. That's something to be said. You know, tax salute. That's something to be said, man. He got the better comp. He fought the better. Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on Shawn Porter advantages. Don't let none of these niggas say, "Oh, Shawn Porter ain't got no advantage." Bullshit. He got a speed advantage, a foot speed advantage, and he got experience advantage. And he that's his advantages right there. It may not be a lot, but he got a lot of advantages, man. So we'll see. A lot of motherfuckers living off Errol Spence living off of sparring clout. Sparring ain't shit. Because I seen Floyd Mayweather get creamed by Paul Sabador for sparring. You can look that shit up. Man, Paul Sabador's career went south. Mayweather went on to be a great fighter. That's the reason Floyd Mayweather don't let people record his sparring. Joshua said Spence can do good body work versus shorter fighters like Bud did beautiful body work versus Gamboa. He ain't Bud. And quite frankly, Shawn Porter ain't fucking Gamboa. He ain't Gamboa. Because Gamboa don't hide his head and his hands like Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter a crouch down lower, kind of like Sweet Pea. He'd get down lower, he'd bend. Shawn Porter totally different fighter, and I get what you're saying. But if Errol Spence is able to do good body work, it's gonna be backing Shawn Porter up to the ropes and using this length to keep and using this jab and coming behind his jab and keeping Shawn Porter at bay behind the jab and going to the body. I don't see him if he give up his height with Porter coming inside, or if he give up a body shot with Porter coming inside, that'll look sweet to me. That look really sweet to me. But Shawn Porter crouched down so low, and then is Errol Spence willing to trade a body shot for a left hook or a right hook for Shawn Porter is the question, man. Shawn Porter tough to hit to the body. You can't really think of nobody that took Shawn Porter the time to the body. I can't think of nobody. Keith Thurman ain't no body puncher, but this nigga, man, he be like Porter gonna jump all over Spence in the earlier. I think he might get caught in the pro. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he gonna try to box. Watch on. That's why he been boxing versus Yugas and Danny Garcia. He gonna try to box, bro. And then when he figure out if he can rough Spence up, then he might stick to that. But if he can't rough Spence up, he gonna go into safe mode. Why should I tell you, bro? That nigga gonna go into safe mode. He gonna get to dancing around that ring. Why? If he really scared of Errol Spence or he don't think he can beat Errol, what he gonna do is this. I'm gonna tell you what he gonna do. Because he been setting this shit up for the last two fights. He knew he was gonna fight Errol Spence. Ben Saucy, what he gonna do is he gonna come out there trying to box, use the ring, jump in with shots, and then he gonna be getting picked off, or it may be a close fight, or he may be getting dominated. And then Kenny gonna tell that nigga to start, we down on points. He gonna start to try to, push Errol Spence back. So it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. But I know for a fact Porter gonna mix in some boxing. Watch what I tell you. Porter gonna go in there. He ain't been dancing versus Danny Garcia, and he ain't been dancing for Yugas versus for nothing. He gonna go in there and try to fucking dance. He said the point is Errol shows some glimpses of boxing IQ versus Mikey, and I think Spence is bullheaded enough to trade with Porter. I think, man, I'm not stupid. I think that as well. The question ain't is Spencer trade with Porter. It's the question will Porter trade with Spence. That's the question. That's the question to me. I know Spencer trade with him. I know he would trade with him, man. But we'll see, man. You see, I'd be impressed if he worked Shawn Porter body. I'll be really impressed. I'm really impressed. Spence beat Crawford, but not even a fight. Not even a fight. Yeah, I got Bud. I got Bud comfortably too. I think I favor Bud maybe in a potential stoppage. I got to see more. I mean, I can't really tell you 100% right now until I see the Porter fight. I see the Porter fight, I'll be able to give you a better gauge. I'll give you a better gauge. But hey, I heard about Canelo versus Kovalev in this works for September. Yeah, they could be bluffing. I don't know, man. That nigga fight Kovalev, he nuts. He's gonna be able to catch weight though. He's gonna drain that motherfucker. He say Spence launch variety not good enough to fuck with Bud. Yeah, what experience it could be. He said, think about it. Space has shown I think he meant Spencer showing us that he pays attention to what the fight is say or critics say, and he knows the narrative, but is a superior boxer. I don't believe that shit, man. I don't believe that shit, man. About that box Mikey Garcia shit. He respected Mikey Garcia punching power. Real talk. He respected Mikey Garcia, man. And if you go in that fight with that much respect for Mikey Garcia, or he felt that he had everything to lose and not much to gain, he gonna go in there fighting against Terrence Crawford. Scary. I tell you that right now. Real talk. If he didn't sell out versus Mikey, he couldn't get Mikey out of there. And it is, we all can use whatever excuse y'all want to use for that shit. But if he was the monstrous puncher he's supposed to get Mikey out of there. It's cool. He dominated the fight. But it wasn't just about box. He couldn't get Mikey out of there. He said Bud versus Earl. I think Bud went 8-4-9-3. Could be. Bud got weaknesses too, but like I said, man, it's just I got a feeling. I think Bud is the bigger puncher. That may or may not mean nothing, but hey, okay, we gotta get back on topic. I've been talked about fucking rap albums and shit of that nature. But he also talked about his fight plan and shit, man. And he sat down with Fred and said that he said that he said a few things. He said he didn't do no sit ups or no push ups for the shout out to Mugi in the super chat. I'm sorry if I ain't shout out. He said he didn't do no sit ups and no push ups versus Mikey Garcia. He said he don't do strength and conditioning for an entire fight because he can beat the most of the welterweights at 70 or 80%. I think he more likely said 70%. And at the end of the day, he said he didn't do no sit ups, no push ups for the Mikey fight, right? Or he didn't do no strength and conditioning, right? Remember, he said he didn't do no strength and conditioning, right? Corey Lee was going on. You know what? I just thought about this shit. Shout out to Corey Lee. I subscribe to Corey Lee and Ben Saucy and Sweet Science Sports TV. And okay, we can get to that. He said Mikey ran the book. Hold that thought. Hold that thought for a minute, right? But I remember, like, y'all niggas call me a hater or not hater, but I remember when Adrian Broner was partying on New Year's, niggas was saying, look at Errol Spence on whatever it was, Snapchat and Instagram. He had the roll machine. Now the roll machine, not the one where you stand when you on the chin up bar and it got the shit. No, the real roll machine where you got the little things and you rolling like you in the boat. If you ain't do no strength and conditioning for Mikey Garcia fight, nigga, I remember you doing the roll machine. Say what you want to say about the roll machine, but the roll machine is a workout. That's strength and conditioning. You call me a fucking hater. You called me a hater because I remember that. The nigga said I ain't do no strip, but I remember the nigga had a white shirt on and possibly some blue shorts on, and he was in the gym. I don't know, like he might have been in the YMCA gym, and the nigga was ruining on the machine. He was doing the little roll, the little boat roll. But nigga, you just said you didn't do no strength and conditioning. What you was just playing? You was just taking the picture. You was just on the gram, just showing niggas acting like you was working out and shit. Fuck up out of here, man. I remember the nigga on the road machine. The nigga was like this. I just happy to be here. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I can beat most of these welterweights at 70%. Or I'm a lose drain at 57. I'm trying to hear that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Niggas be lying, dog. You ain't got the boost. That nigga was lying. And this wasn't premeditated, pre-thought out. I remember burning the club. Hey, yeah, get rid of the bitches head. Earl Spence was working out with the row machine. Like, fuck up out of here, nigga. I remember you with the row machine. That nigga full of shit, man. I'm sorry, dog. That nigga full of shit. Oh, so I didn't even come here to say that, man. That nigga full of shit. Let me pull that shit up, man. Let me pull that nigga. Fuck up out of here. I remember you on the road. Maybe you was just playing around with it. We gonna just act like you was just joking around with it, man. You know, I thought, man, that nigga was, bro. I swear to God, man. Tell me I'm lying, bro. Tell me I'm lying. I ain't even lying, dog. I'm telling you, man, these niggas be lying, bro. I ain't never did a push up or a sit up. And that's true. He can say I never did push up. I ain't do no strength and conditioning. But what I got against Spence for bringing up the truth? Oh man, I'm hating on the nigga because I'm bringing up the fucking truth. Fuck, I'm hating on nigga, man. Like I said, man, y'all niggas take a nigga there. This a real fighter right here. This a hitman. Inmate Bob Barron. Shit, inmate Errol Spence. So appreciate the super chat here. Inmate Errol Spence. Y'all be trying to take it there. Y'all be doing this shit, man. That's why I ain't doing no boxing video till at least live stream until Monday. I mean until Wednesday. Donald Banks, what's going on? He say Dragon Ball Z analogy, Crawford and Spence would be like Gohan being Crawford and Spence being Cell, since everybody want to act like Spence so big. That shit crazy, man. But sorry, child, what's going on? But I'm just saying, like, I'm hating because I brought up a point. That shit be crazy, nigga. Like, I seen a nigga, man. He was like the nigga was wrong with this shit. He might have said second workout today. I ain't got to hate on that nigga, man. Man, I think barbershop conversation had it, man. Y'all gonna make me pull this shit up, man. I think Fred had that shit, man. He got so many Earl Spence. I had to find that shit. I think I can't remember who had that shit. But the nigga was on the gram or Snap, whatever you young niggas be doing, man. Nigga was working out like a motherfucker, man. But hey, he said I hope Shawn head butt the shit out of Earl. Man, if I'm Earl, man, I beat the fuck out of that nigga. He get the head button. I ain't never did no sit-ups and no push-ups. Man, fuck up out of here, nigga. Now Mikey Garcia can get away with that shit. Ain't nobody in the world believe Mikey Garcia did no sit-ups. Even when he fought Shawn. I mean when when the nigga fought Errol. He didn't like he ever did a fucking sit-up. I could beat these welterweights at 70, 80%. He just be killing me, bro. Like, let me just finish off what I got to say. Then we open up Q&A. He be killing me, but he says that he ain't waiting on Thurman. I like that. Okay, let's get on a positive note. He said he ain't waiting on. He said if Thurman don't fight him next year in the beginning of, I guess I'm just gonna say the first half of next year. He said if Thurman say late 2020, if Thurman win a Pacquiao, well, he didn't say Pacquiao. He said if Thurman win and say late 2020, he said he not fighting. He said he not fighting Keith Thurman. He gonna fight Bud, and then he gonna move up and weight. So he ain't waiting around for Keith Thurman. Okay. So in actuality, either you gonna get Bud and Thurman next year. And if he do that, he beat both of them. He pound for pound number one by a country mile. Especially if he just beat them niggas by an inch, he pound for pound to me. But it's a possibility where you can still keep Thurman at the end of next year, because the Bud fight can happen the first half of next year. Do we move up? It's a lot to talk about. So I don't think the fight gonna happen, personally. But he planned on it happening next year. But once again, I'm saying he promised the fight gonna happen, but he said he not giving Crawford 50-50. You know, so if somebody, like, in my opinion, man, this is where the zone is important at, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna give big ups to the zone. This is where the zone important at, man. The zone is so hell bent on making fights happen. The zone is so hell bent on making fights. They will make up the difference. A nigga be like, oh, I want 40 million or I want 80 million. They willing to make up the difference. They willing to pick up the tab. They willing to pay the difference. See, Bob Arum just worried about his paycheck. He ain't worried about Crawford shit. He worried about his pockets. Bob Arum ain't gonna make up the difference. And maybe Al Heyman won't either, okay? But they found the way to give Deontay Wilder 20 million for the Ortiz fight. They made that shit happen. But all I'm saying is this, and I wish One of them niggas would have asked that nigga, man. I know Fred, he got a lot going through his mind. But he run to that nigga in Houston, and I'm going to text him or I'm going to hit him up on the gram or some shit. Or any nigga out there with a camera. Ask him. 40-40 winner take home 20. I want to hear his reaction. Him and Crawford. If you run into Crawford and him, how about 40-40 and the winner take home 20? If you feel like you're going to beat Crawford and Crawford feel like he's going to beat Spence, 20-20, 40-40, the winner take home 20. 20-20, 40-40, the winner take home 20%. Fuck 50-50, you could take home 60%. You could take home 60% in line share. 40-40, fuck that 45-40. If you really think you gonna win, ask the nigga like 40-40. You get home you winner get 20%. How about that? Why not? You think Spence and him signed with Top Rank, him and Bub would already fought? No. Unless they both wanted it to happen. And I don't think if Crawford was on PBC, they would have fought. It's proven. It's proven because people say, Crawford is in a slave deal to Bob Arum, and Bob Arum is this and that. But at the end of the day, I've done several videos, and I haven't got a rebuttal, or nobody told me I got a rebuttal. Who the fuck Errol Spence then fought? What has PBC done with Errol Spence besides overcompensate him? Real talk. What has PBC done for Errol Spence? He beat Kell Brook. That's the nigga's favorite fucking line. He beat Kell Brook. He beat Kell Brook. Oh, Kell Brook, that got Triple G leftovers. He beat Leonard Bundu. Keith Thurman leftovers. He beat Lamont Peterson. Matisse leftovers. Timothy Bradley leftovers. Shit, in my opinion, Victor Ortiz, Amir Khan, Danny Garcia leftovers. Who he just fought? Mikey Garcia, a blown up lightweight. He beat Lomachenko's fight. He beat the shot fight Lomachenko supposed to be fighting. Who Spence beat? What has PBC done for Spence but overcompensate him? They overcompensated Danny. They overcompensated Keith Thurman. They overcompensated everybody. Overcompensated Leo Santa Cruz. In actuality, he said nobody wants to leave their money in the judge's hand. Well, that's a good point, Frank Williams, right? You don't want to leave your money in the judge's hand. But if you say you're going to stop that boy, you say, what do you say? I'm going to walk through Terrence Crawford. I'm going to watch Terrence Crawford. If you're going to watch him, you say you're going to stop that boy. I believe he said he's going to stop him. You don't leave it in the judge's hand. Knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out. You ain't got to leave it to the judge's hand in boxing. Knock the motherfucker out. All that little crybabies that shit. No, nigga, if you confident you gonna watch the nigga, you confident you gonna blow him out the water. Like, nigga, man, shoot that fade then, bro. If you gonna beat him, man, that's easy 60% then. If you could beat these welterweights at 70, 80%, and if you give 100% while your money on the line, shit, man, Bud ain't got no chance. He said, Fred said, ask Spence what's good with him and Canelo. Spence said he ready for Canelo, but I don't see it, man. What's your thoughts on it? Hey, hold that for a minute. I'm gonna finish this conversation off real quick. And it's funny, man. And he supposed to be a fighter's fighter. He supposed to have embodied the boogeyman. He supposed to took the mantle from Paul Williams and been this boogeyman and shit like that, man. And all this. I like the fact that he's moved on from Keith Thurman. Like, if the nigga fight me, he don't fight me. But at the same time, like, you gotta watch what you say, man. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. Yo apologist may not give a fuck what you say. But just like I caught him in a lie, I did no strength and conditioning, but you was doing the roll machine on New Year's and New Year's Eve. That's strength and conditioning last time I checked. The nigga be lying, bro. If you could beat these welterweights at 70%, get 80% then. Get 100%, get 95%, 98%. The nigga just be talking, man. I've been around the streets long enough, and I've been around human nature long enough. The nigga boosting. Union Super Shot. Kell Brook overrated due to resume trash, and he ducked Jesse Vargas. Kell was the best welterweight, so Kell Brook is a UK champion. UK dudes are overrated in boxing. I want to say he ducked Jesse Vargas. That ain't happen. You know, Eddie Hearn didn't have enough money for Jesse Vargas to come to the UK. That's plain and simple. He didn't have enough money for Vargas to come to the UK. But yeah, I never really thought. I thought Keith Thurman would beat Kell Brook. I thought Kell Brook was a solid fighter. I thought he showed me a lot in the Triple G fight, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna call Kell Brook overrated. I say he didn't reach his potential. I say he not ready to reach his potential, but like I said, the niggas just lying, bro, and y'all niggas just eating it up. The nigga lying. Y'all niggas know this nigga lying, bro. He lying out his ass. And I told y'all, man, from the beginning, he not going to get deducted if he don't fight Terrence Crawford. I said this shit a year ago. Shit, year and a half, too. I told you niggas he was. It doesn't matter if Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford. It don't matter for him. Errol Spence go fight and beat Canelo, nigga. Niggas gonna assume, oh, he would have beat Crawford. He gonna stop J Rock, and that's a tough fight. Niggas, he assumed that he assumed. Hold on, I'm texting about it right. Hold on. Yeah, man. But I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. What was I talking about? Um, what I was talking about? I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, man. Nigga, I'm tired. Yeah, J Rock, appreciate it. Like I said, I ain't guaranteed, but you know, he beat J Rock, and if J Rock unified 3 belts and possibly all 4, or he got the IBO too, if you count that, which they don't, and stationed in America. So shout out to the IBO. He beat him, man. People gonna say, oh, he'd have beat Terrence Crawford. You know, so at the end of the day, Crawford look forward to they probably handing Ramirez the belt if he beat Hooker. Or they probably handing what's homeboy. Regis Prograis. Hopefully Jerron Ayers get his promotional situation in cat. You probably looking more to Keith Thurman. And Bud maybe. I don't think Keith Thurman moving up. Rashid Muhammad, salute, bro. Shout out to the help ladies, man. Rashid Muhammad, the guy that sponsors me there. That's his company. So y'all go check out their 100% all natural products, man. Website, promo code in the description, man. Get that 18% off, man. Really great people over here, man. But I look at it like I mean he can just I mean it's kind of like how people give Canelo a pass for not fighting the Charlos at 54, not fighting Andrade at 54. If he fight Keith Thurman, that's people just say that's good enough. And what's so funny about the Crawford shit is this, man. About the Spence shit is this. I have people that I talk to behind the scenes, and they'd be like, "Man, I'm not sure if Errol Spence can beat Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman at his best." But then we get out here on the real world, and we get out here on social media, and niggas clowning me because I'm saying Bud beat him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas clowning me and trying to play that role. A lot of niggas play roles, man. I'm telling you, man. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of motherfuckers no more, man. A lot of niggas be acting, man. Y'all be like, you be acting crazy and shit. I don't. A lot of these niggas be playing roles, man. For real, they be playing roles, man. They should get a Oscar, Academy Award, or some shit, man. A lot of these niggas really be playing roles. They do not be believing what they be saying. I'm willing to put money up on Bud at this point. Now, Errol Spence go out there and tornado karate punch fucking Sean Porter, and he bodied this nigga. Then maybe my money might be a little funny. You feel me? Catch my drift. But I'm willing to put money on Bud. Okay, I don't bet on fights, especially fights that's this close in the public. But I'm willing to put money on Bud. And if I lose it, I lose it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be happy I'm seeing a good fight. If I win it, you could pay for my pay-per-view or my plane ticket or some shit like that. See, I got Spence though. I like both. I don't see it right now. He going to show me something versus Sean Porter. He going to show me a hell of a lot. He gonna show me a lot. Cause the way he talking, bro, all this bullshit he talking, I caught the nigga in the bold-faced lie. I didn't do no sit-ups or push-ups for the Mikey Garcia fight. I just showed people I can. He didn't say this, but I just showed people I can box. Like, nigga, you said you didn't do no sit-ups and push-ups, nigga. No strength and conditioning. I seen you with the fucking roll bar, the whole roll machine. You lying, nigga? Like the nigga. Oh, I'm at 70%. I can beat these. I can beat all these welterweights at 70%. Hey, look here, man. At the end of the day, if you gonna watch Terrence Crawford, why are we sitting here fighting Shawn Porter? When you said I want to get the easy fight out the way, I want to get the easy fight with Shawn. This nigga ain't talking right, man. I've been around boxing long enough, man. One thing I can tell you that I learned from my experiences, I don't listen to sparring partners. I don't listen to the professionals about who they gonna win, who think gonna win the lose, unless it's like Teddy Atlas or something or somebody like that. I don't listen to them niggas, man. I don't listen to nothing they got to say because they got their own biasness and stuff of that nature. I don't listen to none of them. I take it into account, but I'm telling you, man. And then it was an interview. He was out there saying that, oh, I know Crawford gonna be a tough fight. I'm gonna put. Hey, watch this, man. Give me some time this week. I'm gonna put a compilation together, man. I'm gonna put a compilation together. I promise you, bro. I'm gonna put a compilation together of all the questionable shit he said. I can't put it on YouTube, but I'm gonna put that shit on Facebook on my boxing Facebook page. Check it out, man. The link in the description. I'm gonna find time this week to chop. Maybe when I'm walking this nigga, man, I go out there in the morning and I chop it up, right? I'm gonna chop it up, and y'all tell me what niggas gonna be. Oh, you hate, man. I knew you hate it. He said this. I didn't say this. You said you gonna watch. If Crawford an easy fight him now. Why we gotta sit through Shawn Porter? Why? All this shit he talking about, why I gotta sit through Shawn Porter then? Because you was willing to fight Manny Pacquiao. You said, oh, I fight Pacquiao next. Shawn Porter can't sell out the Family Diner. Shawn Porter can wait. Shawn Porter can wait. He said that shit, man. He showed up to the top rank event. What he say? IG ain't long enough. I probably got to figure out how to use IGTV. It ain't long enough. But I'll put a clip on there, man. But I'll usually learn how to use IGTV. I'll do it. But he goes on there and says to Terrence Crawford face, nah, niggas gonna say I'm hating and I'm lying. He say, I'm gonna get Shawn Porter the easy belt first. Why would I get the easy fight first? I'm gonna get all three belts. This Chester. He went to Terrence Crawford face and told him I'm gonna take the easy fight first. Had Terrence Crawford say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take the easy fight first. I'm gonna fight Ingus or Carlos Adames or I'm gonna fight the Bruce Putin. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight Kell Brook. Then I'm gonna take the easy route first, and then I'm gonna fight. He said all this questionable shit, man. That nigga sound like a sissy, man. He sound like a sissy. And then Derrick James get up there on the boxing voice and say, why do we gotta fight Terrence Crawford? We got all these great fighters right here. We got all these great fighters right here. He said that shit, man. I ain't making this shit up, nigga. I ain't got to lie on these niggas, man. He said that shit. He said all that shit. We got all these great fighters on over here. We ain't gotta go over. I'm telling you, man, they said all that questionable shit, man. All of it, man. The coach sounded questionable. He sounded questionable. I'm looking for that interview right now. I didn't play it before. Give me a minute. If I could find that motherfucker, man, maybe I'll chop it up early. He said that shit. He said that shit at one of them fucking press conferences. He said that questionable ass shit, man. And truth be told, man, like I said, let me shut up, man. I'm talking shit I shouldn't even be saying on live. Let me be quiet, man. But like I said, he said all that quick. He don't even think Errol Spence 100% could beat Crawford. Shit, he don't even think it's 50%. Then the LB and Derrick James told Ellie after the Charlo Harrison 2-fight presser that it's possibly 6 fights before Buzz. 6 fights? He said he moved up in 2. They not trying to fight him. They ain't trying to fight him. And it popped up on my shit today, man. In my little home feed, man. And I'm gonna pull that shit up. Give me a minute. I seen it today. That shit was today. I seen that shit today. Uh, YouTube search engine garbage. Oh shit, my bad. Wrong fucking site. Hold on. I seen this shit. I forgot about this shit. I forgot about this shit. But Mayweather declares Terrence Crawford #1 pound for pound. Even Crawford say he. Even Mayweather said Crawford the best fighter. Man, they know what's up. They said 6 fights. I ain't here. I ain't watched none of the press. I went to sleep. I'm talking about 6 fights. Y'all get this nigga, man. I ain't gonna say y'all, but certain people get this dude a mega pass, man. I ain't seen nobody get a G pass like that since Manny Pacquiao, man. I got this from Mr. Allen's. They got a Mike Tyson shirt too. I'm gonna get that shit tomorrow. I should have got it. They had my size, but like I said, I got too many black shirts. They get this nigga a super duper pass, man. This nigga get a pass that shit. I wish I got. But he said if he didn't get Thurman, he was gonna Thurman Pacquiao when he'll fight Bud. And if he don't get them, he moving up. So I mean, at the end of the day, y'all can say what y'all want to say about the dude. He the one that's lying. At the end of the day, make this shit a 40-40 fight. The winner take 20. I'm positive it's gonna be a good fight. I'm positive, man. He told Terrence Crawford to his face, "I'll get the easy belt. I'm gonna take the easy fight." And I know a ton of people that don't want to see this fight happen, bro. They don't want to see this fight happen. They don't. They do not want to see this fight happen. This fight would obliterate niggas' channels. If Crawford beat him, a lot of channels would die. They'd be back to teaching y'all how to cook greens and barbecue. They'd be back at Platinum Fitness doing pull-ups and push-ups with Blu-ray. Niggas be back to doing crunches and sit-ups and shit and soaking greens, and they'll be done. Okay. Chat'll be dead. Niggas, it'll be the funeral. It'll be a funeral for a lot of niggas' pages. It'd be like Pacquiao and Mayweather. A lot of niggas' pages died. A lot of nigga pages died. When Pacquiao Mayweather fight, a lot of these niggas dead. A lot of niggas sitting at 50, 100,000 subs, and a lot of them niggas is dead. I've been there and seen that, dog. A lot of these niggas is dead. A lot of these niggas gonna go back to showing y'all how to wash cars and how to cook greens and don't let Deontay Wilder lose now. I hope not. I like him. Oh, man, that nigga lose. Them two niggas lose. Oh man, it's over with. Don't start endorsing Gary Russell. Don't start acting like y'all like J Rock. Don't start trying to go to the next nigga. All right. None of these Eddie Hearn fighters, neither these the zone fighters. Don't start endorsing new nigga. You ain't gonna see these niggas ever again. Niggas gonna be talking about golf and the big three, and they gonna be talking about other shit. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. A lot of these niggas ain't gonna show up to the fight. You know, a lot of these niggas, man, I'm telling you, they gonna be agony of defeat. Nah, man. Defeat up your ass. That's what that shit's did. Defeat up your ass. Cause I'm clowning. If Errol wins, so be it. Okay. If he win, man, great win by him, man. Shout out to him. It's y'all day. I'll pop champagne. You know, y'all pop what y'all pop. Y'all drink the Ace of Spade or whatever niggas drinking these days, Hen Dog, or Tierra Marie got caught with a Four Loco and whatever else she got caught with, some bullshit. She on some broke nigga shit. She might as well have some 5 o'clock in that motherfucker. Some Mad Dog. Oh man, them niggas better not endorse Hooker. You know what I'm saying? Bet not. It'd be a bad year. Charlo get beat again. Then Earl lose. Man. Shit, if I'm Deontay Wilder, I'm getting 50 and no, whatever. I'm retired. Loma would be hit the new face. Oh man, you talking about White Jesus? That motherfucker being put White Jesus up there, man. I almost had to smoke a crack rock for a minute. If Spence and Wilder lose, I'm gonna throw the whole YouTube away. Shit, I know you. I know a lot of you niggas will. I ain't. It is what it is, man. I talk about all fighters. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, man, I watched the Greg Corbin Charles Martin fight, and I was pulling for that brother, man. I always like to see brothers get out the pen and do good, man. I was pulling for him, man, and he had another. He lost to that Felipe Hargrove, dude. That's a good fighter, though. Charles Martin was unacceptable. It was a disqual, but that Felipe guy, that guy can fight. That guy can fight. So that there ain't no shame in no game, man. So hopefully he can make some more money sparring and getting good professional fights. Man, I ain't got no ill will towards him. He said if he win, you gonna take a knee. I should take a knee. You ain't lying, bro. Take a knee in my. I can't fit my Crawford shirt, man. That nigga wrong for that. I ordered a Bud. Somebody, my boy Greg got me a Spence shirt, and I got that. Bud sent the 3X, man. I don't know. I ordered a kid mini special or some shit, man. Man, shit, my daughter can't even fit that motherfucker. That shit just gonna have to get framed. Bro, I honestly believe you was telling the truth about PBC wanting to tame the Charlos, cause after that fight, the ref the ref to Charlo go show love Bell was like, okay, sir, basically. Man, Wood did the video. Wood put me on that shit. Them niggas, man, like Town had an interview with him, man, and he said he was nice and he was a friendly and shit like that, man. So yeah, man, them niggas tamed them niggas, man. It might not have been Al Heyman in particular, but y'all gotta remember, man, y'all sitting here and I like Al and everything he got going, man, but he ain't above seeing. He ain't above making a wrong move or whatever. But I can't tell you, man, that he telling his fighters not to fight Terrence Crawford. He said, nigga, my 3X small as fuck too. You not alone. I swear, I ordered that bitch, dog. I didn't even try that bitch on, man. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, that shit sweet as hell, too. Got the little gold letters on this shit, bro. I was like, man, what the my shit finally came. I'm gonna throw my shit on, man. And that shit, like, it good material, though. Yeah, man, Bud got good material, man. Hey, Bomac, man, I don't know if you watching. You probably not. But shit, somebody just clipped this shit to him like, nigga, y'all got to get more 3Xs, man. What Bomac? Hey, Bomac got a 10X, man. No, that nigga got 20X on, nigga. I'm in like an 8 or 7 10X. Man, that nigga, man, I could lose all the weight in the world, man. I couldn't fit that 3X, bro. On God, man. For real, man. Errol 3X like a tall T, man. It fit good and shit. It make a nigga look like he ain't got all that stomach and shit. Nigga, I feel like I lost about 50 pounds putting on Errol shit. I put on that Bud shit, man. I didn't even put it on. I couldn't get it over my head, man. I said, damn, this came from what, Justice or some shit, nigga? Like, damn, my head could get in the hole. I was like, I ain't even gonna try that. Nigga, man, nigga girlfriend to take a picture of my ass and that small shit and post it on fucking Instagram, be looking like Ezekiel Elliott or some shit in the crop top. Man, I'm like, man, I said, this nigga, man, I ain't even mad, man. I ain't make no review. I ain't calling no. I was like, man, I'm just happy to have it, bro. And I was like, man, that's a three. That shit in some type of little boy 3X or some shit, man. He got good material, man, but still, man, like if I watch that bitch, I might not have a shirt. But I bought one, man. Don't say I didn't support you. Shit, I supported the cause, man. I will support you again. If you nigga, I will support you again if you get some bigger shirts or I don't know, a wristband or some shit. Nigga, I got you, man. I'll go order time one. And I was like, shit, man, that shit, man. I'm like, damn. I think Ezekiel Elliott got some sugar in his tank. Oh, don't get me started, man. He don't even take the cake. Y'all see Dwayne Wade? Y'all seen Dwayne Wade, man? Oh man, I ain't even gonna talk about Wade because I fuck with him. If y'all ain't seen Dwayne Wade, man, just know that apple don't fall far from the tree for niggas who catch my drift. I didn't even put that shit on, man. I didn't even put that shit on, man. That would have been embarrassment, man. I didn't even put that shit on, man. Man, I'd have been looking all fucked up, man. My family would have been joking on my ass for it. Jamel said he had 8 random tests, though. I better not hear anyone talking about Pez at all. Not until they get to talk about Pacquiao, but yeah, y'all can ask questions now. Y'all got Q&A, man. I'll take Q&A. I know somebody else had a question about Errol and Canelo, man, and how I felt about that. Diddy, yeah, I heard that, man. You seen my video on Diddy. If you ain't, look at my last video, man. But exactly, bro. Like that shit hurt my heart from D Wade, bro. Like I was a diehard D Wade fan, especially in '09. I think when they won the championship, he averaged damn near 40. He said, bro, my 4-year-old daughter got my shit. Like, man. I might have to give it to one of the kids. You ain't fucking with the NBA awards, man. What time that shit come on? I know it's probably on, man. I ain't got my TV hooked up now. I gotta redo my basement, man. I ain't gotta redo it, but I gotta get a new TV. I'm selling this one. I'm selling this one I got behind me. I got a 4K Hisense. It's a good TV though, man. I just want something bigger for football season. Yeah, I got some shit. I done cleaned it up for the most part, so I gotta give me a air purifier. Two of them, one for my upstairs and one for my basement. I don't care about the middle floor. I'm barely there, so I don't even know what time it on, man. But I'll catch it, man. I think Canelo will get hurt against Kovalev. If he get hurt and then he survive after the sixth, seventh, eighth round, then yeah. But somebody asked me about Canelo and Errol, man. I think that's a bad matchup right now. I mean, Errol got to at least go to 54 and do something. I just don't think he got enough perpetual movement or slickness to beat Canelo right now. But I could be wrong. But hey, man, opinions change. He said Andrade versus Lucky, who wins? I really ain't lined that fight up yet. That's Saturday, right? I'll pick Andrade. So Lucky had a tough fight with Rosado. I think he got dropped 2 or 3 times, man. Why is PG-13 even in considered? Yeah, he was an MVP candidate this year. He was. He had a hell of a stretch till he got injured. Yeah, I thought he was MVP at one point. Yeah, he up there. He definitely was MVP candidate this year, man. He definitely was. That's more so Gabby and that from my city. Yeah. Yeah, he got an ankle bracelet on with red toenails. Like, come on, bro. Earl fight too much like a Mexican. I mean, shit. That's why he got a lot of Mexican fans, man. So, Casino. I call him Casino versus Loma. If Loma come back down, how about Casino beat Machado this weekend? I seen the highlight. Left hook to the body. That was a good left hook. How about Casino versus Tevin Farmer? That's a good fight. I think he beat Farmer though, man. I'm telling you, I had the funniest conversation versus Farmer about Farmer, man. That he posted on Twitter and shit. I guess my man see my post. Y'all keep asking questions. I ain't tripping, man. I need to hook my TV up. I'm getting rid of this bitch. But my man's asked me about a question. He seen a question, and I said, Tevin, I had asked Tevin Farmer, say, the fans and whoop de. I said he was talking shit. I said, don't the promoter work for the fighter? He said, well, my promoter and manager all work together. No, nigga, you need to get your shit together. To be honest, you need to get your shit together. Real talk, you need to get your shit together, man. Your promoter supposed to be making shit happen for you, not making all the decisions. But I know it don't work that way. Joey Spencer has a lot of work to do because last night was my first time seeing him and not impressed. Because if the other homie ain't gassed out, it could have ended the night. They both gassed out, but Ahmad Black had a lot of heart. I mean, he 18 years old, man. Oh, somebody say Joey Spencer is very flawed. He's very flawed. Oh, what the fuck you mean? He 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be flawed. There's tough fights. You need to fight tough journeymen like that, man. I mean, obviously you can see the skill there. He got a lot of good slick movement. He got a lot of good hand speed, good foot speed. A lot of the brothers were hating on him last night because he white. I'm gonna just go ahead and say a lot of niggas was hating on him because he white. He 18 years old. You show me a 18-year-old polished fighter, okay? Oh, Teofimo Lopez is, this and that, and Ryan Garcia is this and that, and okay, cool. But didn't Teofimo Lopez make it to the Olympics? Don't see Teofimo Lopez got like fucking 16 fights, 13 fights. He 3 years older. He about to be 4 years older than Joey Spencer. So what do y'all expect? Y'all comparing 20-year-old dudes to Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer is what, 18 years old? Is he 18 years old? 19. He just turned 19 in March. He just turned 19 in March. So, 2020. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez is 3 years older than him. Like I said, man, these niggas be overreacting to everybody, man. They do. They overreact to everything, man. Let the nigga grow. He get better. Niggas say, oh, he just so garbage. Okay, man. At the end of the day, He showed a lot of good lateral movement, good head movement, good hand speed. Yeah, he got a long way to go. But at 18, was you a finished product? You know what I'm saying? Was you a finished product? Was you the man you is today? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what you knew at 18? Probably not. If you know LeBron James, is he the basketball player he was at 18 right now? No, he far better, man. I just hate niggas that overreact, man. I just hate that shit, man. You had some pro boxers doing that last night, man, but it's their prerogative. They can't wait. It just seems like niggas can't wait to see your downfall, man. Just in general. That's like the new thing. Like niggas want to see you fail more than they want to see you make it. And I don't care who you is, white, black, green, and yellow. People want to see you fail more than they want to see you make it. Real talk. They might be like, I hope my brother, my son become the greatest he want to see, but another motherfucker, man, I hope that nigga don't become shit. I ain't even gonna be like that, bro. That shit just like I don't. That shit just gay to me, man. Who you got? Spence or Porter? I got Porter. I mean Spence. Excuse me, Spence. Boo Boo beating anybody ass in the division below or above. That's a possibility, man. If his mind right. Trevor Farmer is TB of lower weight class. CJ too skilled. Fuck up out of here. This nigga trolling. Still a kid. You gotta get in shape, and that's it. Hey man, yeah, man. I remember I used to cut grass on the lawn truck. On the truck, and we used to cut like shit, maybe like 20 houses a day, man. If not, putting in sprinkler systems, according parks and apartment. When I was maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, I used to get tired, man. And I used to barely can make it. But when I got 15, 16, I could run with the best of. I could do that, get dressed, hit the streets, and go hoop with the niggas in the street, or go shoot a move with the homies. But when I was 12, 11, 13, man, I couldn't physically handle that shit, man. Like the golf course, man, I couldn't walk the golf course with my bag. Now my bag was an old ass Happy Gilmore bag. My bag alone was 30 pounds. I couldn't walk the course with my bag. I wasn't, I was 10, 11 years old. I couldn't do it. It wasn't that I could hoop all day, run up and down the court, football practice all day, but shit, walking them fucking heels in the heat. That man, I respect golfers, man. I do. I played golf for probably 5, 6 shit. I played golf for about 6 years, man. 6 years, man. I played about 6, 7 years, man. I've been playing that shit since I was a kid. Skipper Mike fired Canelo and Oscar as the Triple G zone banking on the third foot. I don't think they're gonna get rid of Canelo. But they could. Devin versus Farmer. Devin a weight class higher. Farmer. I mean Devin, excuse me. Yeah, he had skill, but kept dropping his hands to me. Yeah, he was tired, man. He got to do something different conditionally. Well, he'd grow. He'd mature. He'd figure it out. I think Crawford could move up to 54. He could, but that's some big motherfuckers up there, man. And like I said before, Errol Spence, it ain't guaranteed that he gonna go to 54 and dominate. He could, but he could go up to 54 and dominate. I'm not gonna put them limitations on him, but it's tough. It's tough. I mean, Erickson Lubin can punch. J Rock is a good fighter. Jer Hurd, big as hell. I mean, people question when I said I thought Errol Spence could beat Jer Hurd. You know, I think okay. I don't know if he could, bro. That's a lot to ask, man. You look at it, man. Even Floyd didn't fight niggas like Jer Hurd. Jer Hurd, a full blown fucking super middleweight. I'm not gonna repeat that, bro. Y'all crazy. He said, "Now niggas cry." I'm not gonna repeat. I ain't gonna repeat that shit, man. I'm not gonna repeat that shit, man. I'm not gonna repeat that shit, man. I ain't gonna get me to say that shit, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all niggas on one. I don't know what that nigga doing. I hope anything but that shit. I'd rather nigga eat ass than do that, man. Fuck that. I ain't never doing that shit, man. I don't even smoke weed. I ain't even put shit up my nose for real. Stop hitting EJ on these welterweight. He ain't no Terrence Crawford ass. Remember, he taking the easy fight with Shawn Porter 7-0 Joe. What's going on? He ain't trying to fight Crawford. He ain't gonna fight Crawford. And y'all gonna let him get away with it too. Crawford with Bob Arum and Crawford ain't shit. Oh, tell Crawford to come up to 54 or fight EJ at 160. Watch what I tell. I already know how this shit gonna go. Watch. I'll tell Crawford to find those 96 Air Max Penny Hardaway Special Edition Jordan Jumpman on the side. That's cream and Easter pink. Tell Terrence Crawford to go find the Easter bunny and steal its golden pink egg. Tell Crawford to go talk to God. Bring back some holy water, and then we'll think about him fighting Errol Spence. Tell Terrence Crawford to go to Mount Zion and get some of that snow from the tippity top of the mountain and bring it back down, melt it down, don't make it too hot, drink it in front of Errol Spence's face, and then he can get the Errol Spence fight. Tell Terrence Crawford to sign with Al Heyman, then go to court and get out the Bob Arum contract, come back to Al Heyman, have a tune-up of 3, then move up to 168 and fight Errol Spence. Watch what I'm telling you. I go tell the nigga to put the carburetor in the 64 Camaro, tell the nigga to find a rare mint condition first GT Shelby Mustang ever made that was raced in the verse the Ferrari. Y'all gonna tell this nigga to do everything. Tell this nigga to go find the special Latrell Sprewell shoes with the gold and diamond tip spinning rim on the side of the shoe. Tell that nigga to go find the first Heelys ever made and roll his way to Al Heyman office to sign the Errol Spence. Y'all gonna tell this nigga to do the crazy shit. Tell this nigga to cut his head bald and then tell him to go make a song with Yellow Beezy and tell him to sing the hook on one leg and throw in the jab while he record the first tape. Well, tell this nigga to go back to reenact Friday scene with Smokey. Tell what's the nigga named Chris Tucker to lose all that weight, get back down to skinny Chris Tucker. They gonna tell this nigga to do the craziest thing, man. Tell this nigga to get a 10,000 credit score and then have Goku get the scouter and make sure his power level above 100,000 because Earl Smith shit at least 200. Y'all gonna be telling this nigga to do all type of shit. Tell this nigga to go to the Dominican Republic, spend 3 months there sleeping, then fly back. Y'all know he ain't gonna make it out the Dominican Republic. Y'all know the nigga, man. I ain't going there. I ain't going to that motherfucking man. Y'all crazy. Tell that nigga spend 3 months in the Dominican Republic with David Ortiz, nigga. Crazy the motherfucker, man. I gonna tell this nigga go do some crazy shit. Get fucking out of here, man. I gonna tell this nigga, gonna tell that nigga to walk from Omaha to Dallas and fight Crawford. They gonna tell nigga walk Friday. They gonna tell nigga walk Thursday from Omaha to Dallas and fight Crawford on Saturday, man. They gonna tell they gonna tell the nigga to get Pops his hog mog back, his pig feet back out the refrigerator, man. Remember Chrome data? Yeah, I remember, man. I was in ninth grade, and this one nigga was trying to be a funny dude. And he stepped on this nigga Michael Chambers. I'll never forget this nigga name. He stepped on this nigga Michael Chambers dot eyes, and he had the Chrome. He said, "Nigga, you stepped on my dot eyes and shit." He got up about to cold cock that nigga, man. That shit was funny, man. I was dying laughing. Dot eyes, nigga. Man, watch. That shit crazy. Yeah, I heard Bud might be retired, man. So I don't know. Maybe he said dude's organ is gonna be missing in Dominican Republic. You ain't lying, bro. I ain't going there, man. You wanna go to no. I'm not going to the Dominican. I ain't going to none of them fucking islands. Bud can't even get a fight. I know it's funny, man. It's funny, man. Y'all gonna laugh. Oh, he can't get a fight. Okay. It's cool. But guess what? Don't forget, Errol Spence gotta win. Errol Spence gotta win 7 more belts to catch up with Bud. 7 more belts. He gotta get a ring belt. He gotta get 2 of them, and then he gotta get 6 world championships. And he gotta be undisputed. The chances, if he don't get undisputed at 147, the chances of him beating J Rock, Tony Harrison, maybe not Mel because they stable mates, or beating J Rock, Tony Harrison, Jared Hurd, Erickson Lupin, the chances of him beating all them niggas to get all them belts, please, man. He ain't gonna unify 160. He ain't gonna be undisputed at 160. He ain't gonna be undisputed at 54. If he can't be undisputed at 47, he not gonna be undisputed at those at 54 and 60. He talking about Canelo, but when Jerry Hurd said let's fight, that nigga ain't say shit about Jerry Hurd, at least from my knowledge. Donald Banks tell Bud to find Willy Wonka's golden ticket. You ain't lying, bro. The one that Charlie got. Go to Charlie house, dig it up, dig it up from under, find the gold ticket Charlie had. He had a ticket 171530-Z0. Man, you ever watch the Yoko Yu Yokoshu? There's a character named Toroko who used to use 25 or 50% of his or maybe 100% Earl is Torgo, I guess, but Bud is Yurka's. I can't pronounce his name, so it doesn't matter. Spence beats everybody at 54 except J Rock. He beat Jerry Hurd. He beat Tony Harrison. I ain't sure about that. I'm not sure if he beat Tony. I know he ain't gonna fight Mel, obviously. Don't matter. Spence will have a better career. I know. But he always go down. He always go down for ducking Terrence Crawford in my book. He always go down. If he don't fight and beat Crawford, especially if he don't beat Thurman and Crawford, he'll never beat De La Hoya at welterweight. He'll never beat Trinidad at welterweight. He'll never beat Pacquiao, Mayweather. Shit, even the older Pernell Whitaker had more balls than him. He'll never did what Adam Judah did at welterweight, undisputed. Shit, Corey Spence was undisputed too, wasn't he? He won't be Sugar Ray Robinson at welterweight. He won't be Tommy Hearns at welterweight. He'll never beat them niggas, man. Nigga ain't even a top 50 welterweight. Now, if he beat the nigga, I ain't say he was gonna beat Hurd, but shit, I heard Hurd had a serious shoulder injury. I heard Bud had Hurd had a serious shoulder injury, so we'll see in the rematch. And I heard his trainer was full of shit too. I ain't saying you full of shit. I just heard it. I ain't gonna say who said you full of shit. Nephew Charming Chucky, what's going on, brother? Never better, brother. Never better. I ain't gonna never. Did you just block your cousin, fucking your brother, fucking comment? These niggas cutthroat in here, bro. You can post that, man. Okay. Bud gonna get it, and it's gonna be a tough fight. They ain't gonna fight, man. That nigga Errol Spence are gonna. I already know, man. They don't want to fight that man. Watch. Remember, he promised y'all I'll fight Bud in 2020. Watch. Now he talking about moving up in weight. I don't care, man. Just hurry up and move up and get this shit over with. If you gonna fight the nigga, he should be fighting the nigga September. Remember, he getting the easy belt. He getting the easy belt. If he don't fight Bud, I ain't gonna never let that go. Especially he don't fight Bud in it's Thurman fought if he don't fight Thurman. But if he don't fight Bud, man, yeah, I never let it go. I never let that go. I don't care what you niggas say. I'm gonna bring that shit up. He can go win the Olympic gold because professionals can join the Olympics. He can go move up and beat Kovalev. Matter of fact, he can move up and beat Deontay Wilder. I ain't never letting that bullshit go. The day he go into the Hall of Fame, I'm gonna try to drag my old ass up in that motherfucker, and I'm gonna be in the crowd. You ain't fight Bud, you ducking motherfucker. Watch. He said Bud and Spence will fight. I hope so. I hope so. I want to see it. He said EJ wants 80 million for the Bud fight. He ain't say no shit like that. Spence is making the money, not a legacy fight. I mean, shit, like he said, it's a tough fight. He taking the easy fight right now with Shawn Porter. It took him 2 years to get the Shawn Porter fight. This is his validity. This is validity for him. This makes Spence a valid welterweight. It don't make him a great welterweight. It don't make him a timeless welterweight. It don't make him the GOAT welterweight. This is make him valid. Exactly what Roy Jones say. This make him valid. And I ain't hating on the nigga. Who else he beat at welterweight? Who he beat? He ain't beat nobody yet. This is his first real welterweight win. I think it's a good one. If he retired and Shawn Porter his best welterweight fight, I don't want to hear you niggas put this nigga the all-time top 50 welterweights. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't mean an easy fight. It ain't an easy fight. If I said I didn't mean that. I ain't said an easy fight. But if he don't fight Crawford in his fight, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear it. But y'all gonna get a nigga pass, Y'all gonna give him a pass, but it is what it is. D Easy, what's going on? Thurman gonna smash Pacquiao. Then he bet 10 racks on him. He said he bet 10 racks to stop Pacquiao under 3. I wonder what the payout looking like for that. He beat Brook. Come on, man. Triple G did it first. What Ray J said, I hit it, I hit it, I hit it. That nigga crazy. I know Rick and I and Jamel in the same camp, but Rico going toe to toe was different. Yeah, man. I like that shit last night. People say, oh, he getting old. If he tried to move, then I would have said he couldn't get away from old boy, then I would have made that. We'll see. Jamel Charlo ain't changed too much or nothing. He didn't change too much or nothing, man. I did like the way Jamel Charlo was punching in between Kata combination punching. That if he do that versus Harrison, if Harrison open up, then that's gonna be key because his timing was really good versus Kata. And Kata looked like had good balance last night. He was piecing Mel up a little bit, man. Man, Thurman said he going for under 3. He said he putting 10 racks under 3. And he a cheap ass nigga. This nigga got a Prius. This nigga drive a Prius. So 10,000 might pay out a lot for him. I think about shit. I put some money on that shit. What y'all talking about? Shit, I put some money on that shit. Thurman will be packing 4 rounds, losing his bet, man. He probably be mad. He either gonna get knocked out if he do that shit, or he gonna get the knockout. If he go in there and handle Pacquiao, man, like he say he is, there's gonna be a lot of niggas hop back on the Keith Thurman bandwagon. Watch what I tell you. There's gonna be a lot of Errol Spence fans that's gonna try to take it away from Keith, but they wanted Errol Spence to get the Pacquiao fight. Cause he fuck around and knock out. He stopped Pacquiao in 2 or 3 rounds. I'm be crying laughing, bro. Machado will bounce back or be done. See what he do when he move up and weight. He need to work on his core though. But that was a nasty left hook to the body. But I ain't gonna call him done. So that nigga just might have his number. Shit, it happen like that sometimes. So we ain't gonna cancel Machado yet. Porter resume is better than everyone's, and Broner is too. They all got fights. A lot of these fighters would have lost if they took the fights like them. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Nephew Charming Charlie, I agree. So it is what it is. Let me slide out this thing. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Shit, I think I'm about to go to sleep. Shit, catch the rest of the war show. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. We out.